Today we are testing the RX 6600 in 2026. We're mainly going to be focused at 1080p testing, and so I just want to show you what we're working with over here. This is our test bench. We've got the RX 6600. It's an Asus Prime, maybe I don't remember, but yeah, it's Asus RX 6600 with a Ryzen 5 5600 with the CPU. 32 gigs of RAM running at, let's see, it was 3200 mega transfers per second. This is a Sama PC case, nice little budget PC case, deep cool cooler. We have a B550 motherboard, so we got the Gen 4 4.0 support for the card. And so we're going to hop in to our first game, which is going to be Call of Duty. So yeah, we're going to hop on over and see what that's like. And yeah, hopefully we have a good time doing it. That's what we're going to do. But we've got to go click that go live button over on the tiki talkie, and then we also have to post it in our Discord. All right, guys. That should make us to where we are chilling like some villains, man. Chilling like some villains. All right, chilling like some villains. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Hope everybody is having a big dog. Thanks for joining the live, my guy. Thanks for joining the live. Big dog. Joining the live. What's up, Dinden? Dinden? Is that right? Maybe? I don't really know. What's up, Angel, Nero, Sarah, Roulette? Thanks for joining, guys. You guys are awesome. We are testing Warzone today with the RX 6600. Nero, what's up? What is up? Hello, hello, hello. Make sure TikTok, hopefully everything is good on my end. Angel, thanks for liking the live. Lipton, thanks for joining. Guys, we are testing some Warzone this morning. We had to start the stream a little early. Can you do Arkham Knight on an RTX 4060? Roulette, thanks for following. Caden is a 5060 and a 14400F. Good. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think so. I think it's pretty good. So we're letting shaders load right now. So I'm just going to answer some PC questions while the shaders get up and loaded. So yeah. What's up, guys? Thanks. Yeah. Use the RX 6600. Everything's great except VRAM. Yeah, but 8 gigabytes of VRAM's not bad if you're 1080p, man. Do you think the Ryzen 7 5800X is good with a 7900 XTX? Nero, it'd be fine as long as you're playing at 1440p or 4K. Maniac. I'm going 3070 Ti over the 6700 XT. Even the 3070 beats the 6700 XT sometimes. So what about a 4090 with a 14900 KF? That's perfectly fine as long as you have the BIOS updated. Then you're chilling. What CPU should you get for a 3060? What's up, Intense Spray over on YT, my guy? What's good, man? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. You have a 5070 Ti and 11900K. Barely making 200 FPS. Yeah, your CPU's a little limited there, J Cart. Thanks for following, player. Hey guys, our goal is to get 100 new followers on this live while we test the RX 6600. 100 new followers over on TikTok, on YT. We're just here chilling, answering your questions, hopefully having a good time. How good is the 7800X3D and a 3060 Ti? I don't know what the last part of that was, Tan Man, but you'll have some good FPS with that. 3060 Ti is a little bit of a bottleneck there, but you're chilling. Am I doomed? RTX 5070 and 5600G? Swoop. Play at 1440p or 4K, and that'll minimize your bottleneck. And then when you can afford it, get either the X3D chip or something like that. Intense Spray, you just got an amazing deal. 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM for like $70. That is an insane deal, my guy. That is an insane deal. What is up? Good morning, everyone. I guess it's getting close to afternoon, depending on where you're at. Free PC incoming? Not with that name. Definitely not getting a free PC with that TikTok name for sure. Not even sure how that doesn't get flagged on the platform, but whatever. Should I upgrade a 7800X 3D? You have a 3080 Ti. I mean, that's up to you, dude. You're chilling with what you got, but if you want to upgrade, you can. Good afternoon, Big Nugs. This is quite literally a PS4? What are you talking about, real? Why am I lagging with a 5700 and a 3050 in Call of Duty? I don't know. Are your drivers updated? Could be a good question. Guys, we're already up to 66 beautiful people in here this morning. Is PC flipping worth it right now, dude? It's tough. Tan Man, thanks for the follow. Let's go. 4070 Ti, 7700X, good. Yes, it is. Nolan, thanks for the follow. Tan Man, yeah, dude, I called you out, man. I got you. Bro, can you give me monitor suggestions for 280 hertz? Depends on your budget. 1% lows, 2 FPS. So, guys, the way the 1% lows work is like I have to activate it, and we just now got our shaders loaded in, so we're about to boot it up. Is the 6900 XT good? Yeah. I just built it. I played 1080p COD. Cool. Do I buy a CyberPower PC? CyberPower's all right. Is OLED worth it? I love my OLED. Named Swing. Oh my gosh, no way. I had the 6600 on my mind and saw this pull on my feed. Is this a sign to buy the RX 6600? Actually, the 6600, it should be pretty solid for 1080p. And so that's what we're going to be testing today. The shader's just loaded, so we're about to boot up some Warzone here. So yeah. Hey, for those of you that are new here and don't understand how we do things or just need a quick reminder, before we start the game, once we get loaded into the game, we will film a quick intro about the settings that we're going to be using. So we're going to film the intro and then we'll get back to answering your questions. All right. How good is the RX 6600 in Warzone? We're testing it today with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM running at 3200 megatransfers per second. And Call of Duty is a game where people like a lot of FPS. If I could talk, that would be great. So what we're going to do is we're going to rock the minimum settings, but we're going to change that render resolution to 100%. So we're getting the full 1080p. And we like FSR 3 here, and what we like to do is native. So it's only doing some sharpening. It's not doing any upscaling. So it's not going to, do anything crazy with your latency. All right, so we're going to boot it in. Tell Call of Duty we're going to be nice to people and boot up in there and see what happens. All right, guys, that's the intro for the YouTube video. Good afternoon, Mike Smith. How we doing over on the YT channel? Why not DLSS? Because this is an AMD card, my guy. We're using the RX. Hey, we got 4 TikToks and 2 roses. Let's go. You guys are killed. Unfortunately, I have to go now. Have a good one. Thanks, Intense Spray. I appreciate you stopping by, though, my guy. I appreciate you stopping by. Y'all are awesome. Also, just as a FYI, guys, we live stream all of this, but we post the videos on our second YouTube channel, just like the random, like just the clips for this. So when we do the clips. So like this whole Warzone video for the RX 6600. If you can't stay and you want to see the FPS for the RX 6600, go to my second channel, Matt Miller Gaming, and you can see the actual numbers there. Best advice for a new streamer: only do YouTube and Twitch. El Giro, I would do some TikTok, my guy. Post all your clips on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. I would honestly ignore Twitch unless you just want to. By the way, you loved my $500 Intel and AMD builds. Thanks, my guy. I appreciate it, dude. So this week, one thing that we're going to be working on is I actually have El Guro. Thanks for the follow, my guy. We're going to be doing a Intel, not an Intel. We're going to be doing a Micro Center build this week. So that's one of the things we're going to be doing. And so make sure that you are following along for that $1,000 Micro Center PC. And then I also bought a brand new $650 gaming PC. Why do people say the 5060 is bad? Because those people just don't have a life, my guy. They just like to crap on everything. Glad to finally catch a stream, Mike. Yes, dude. Thanks so much. I'm working with you, stream, and can't join. That's all good, dude. I appreciate you, Mike. I totally understand. I had to start stream a little early today because my nephew is turning 1, and I got to go to his birthday party. Tan Man, thank you so much. I appreciate you for stopping by, my guy. You're going from an RTX 3060 to a 5070. Will it be noticeably better? Yes, depending on your CPU, it will be. 9070 XT or 5070 Ti? 9070 XT is the better bang for buck, but I do like NVIDIA. All right, guys, let's see what kind of FPS. Happy birthday to my nephew. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's see what kind of FPS we're getting. So again, we're low settings, 1080p, full render resolution. We're loaded in here, and right now with like no upscaling. All right. Again, we're just doing the sharpening for AMD FSR3. It's just the sharpening, and it seems pretty smooth. We're getting like 135 FPS. I mean, you really can't complain about that. I don't feel like. I really don't feel like you can complain about it too much. Is the B580 good? Yeah, I mean, it is pretty solid. Jackson, thanks for the follow, my guy. 5080 Ti, 5060 Ti, 8 gigabyte 9600X. Yeah, that's a solid. The CPU we're using is the Ryzen 5 5600. Thanks for subscribing, Ronnie, over on the YT. Let's go. Happy birthday, Mike. Thanks for telling him happy birthday, dude. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you. I hate you have to work on a Saturday, man. That stinks. It stinks. Game name. This is Warzone, guys. We're testing Warzone with the RX 6600 and a Ryzen 5 5600. 7800X3D still solid. Yeah, it is. I have a 5070 video. It's about a year old at this point, but I have it up on the YT. Am I cooked? Do you have an iPhone? Yeah, we're playing at 1080p. Playing at 1080p for sure. Also, guys, for this live stream, a couple things that what's up, Z-Doc? The Bob guy, what PC should I get with 1500 euro? That's hard to say, but you should be able to squeeze in like a 7800 X3D and a 9060, or if you want a better GPU, you could do like a 9700X, and a like 9070 probably, maybe. I don't know. It just depends. You have to. It depends on if you care about looks or not. Honestly, is the 5860 Ti 8 gigabyte good? I mean, it's gonna perform okay, but the problem is it's not going to like the price is not the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Guys, we're up to 117 people in here. Boop that like button. We gotta get the likes up so TikTok keeps pushing me out, guys. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate you guys so much for the shares and the lives and the follow. Daniel for the follow. Do I like the color orange? My favorite color is actually purple, believe it or not. I'm just kidding. That was sarcasm. Thanks for subscribing over on the YT. Let's go. You don't play Warzone, but wonder how I saw my PC would do. You have a 11700K and a 3060 Ti. You're off today finally? Let's go. Oh, you've been working. I see what you say. MSI Afterburner is how I'm doing the FPS, guys. We're getting 136 FPS right now, and I'm just kind of walking around chilling with chat. And so 136 average is pretty good. 1% lows are around 100. And look at that flat frame time curve right there, guys. Oh yeah, baby. I totally third-party scumbag that right there. Totally third-party scumbag that. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they just walked right in front of me. Hey, the Bob guy. Thanks for following. Matt, is DLS enabled? No, DLSS is not enabled. My God, dude, I wasn't paying attention to the storm. Graphic settings, guys, we're on low settings. For those of you that are just joining in, we're on the lowest settings, but 100% render scale. So FSR3. Oh, frame generation's turned on. What the heck, guys? How did I not see that? Why is that turned on by default? Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks, man. Okay. Okay, so we had to go turn frame generation off. Now that we have frame gen off, guys. Okay, I was wondering why it was so high. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Okay, now we're chilling. Now we're chilling. Thanks for subscribing, Michael Smith. Let's go over on the YT. You guys are chilling. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you so much. So this was more what I was thinking we would get when we first started. So this is more of what I thought. What about mine? You got 7800X3D 5070, 32 gigs, dude. That's a beast of a build, my guy. Beast of a build. Beastie. The RX 6600 XT is good. Yeah, dude. So we're doing the RX 6600 non-XT with the 5600 non-X, just the regular. So, I mean, you'd probably get maybe 10 FPS more, something like that. Should you go with a 3080 Ti? I don't know, man. Hey, we got the goats from Daniel, and we got a heart me, guys. Sorry so much. I was changing the settings over there, and I totally missed those. But we got some goats and some hearts. Oh my gosh, guys, you are in a piece of cake. It looks like send me a heart, dude. I could go for some cake right now. You running this which graphics? So we're on low settings right now to try to get the most FPS possible. We are on low settings, 1080p, and we're getting around 97 FPS right now, 97, 98 FPS on low settings, 1080p. So we're chilling pretty good on that. What do you think about my build? Your 9070 XT, 7800X 3D. That is a beast of a build, my guy. Void, what's up, my guy? V, thanks for joining the live. Guys, we're testing the RX 6600. I messed up at the beginning, had frame generation turned on, but now we have that turned off. All right, and so that's kind of why we're jumping in the middle of the game here. I can't. Oh no 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 no. Come on, come through here. I dare you. I dare you. Come through. Come through. Where'd he go? I thought he ziplined up here at me. Oh, there's somebody. No, I whiffed. I so bad. Is 64 gigabytes of DDR5 overkill for gaming? Just for gaming? Yeah, probably. It depends on what games you play, really. Dubstep Kid, thanks for the follow. Let's go. Is the 7900 GRE a good card? Yeah, it's a good card. I tested one time. Actually, that's like the first graphics card I ever gave away, I think, on my channel. What GPU should you buy? Oh gosh, man, chat's moving, bumping, man. How good is the 5060 Ti and the 7600? Good. I see it's written RTX 2070 Super. Does it say 2070 Super on the YT chat, guys, or on the TikTok thing? It shouldn't say 2070 Super. Does it say 2070 Super? Oh, you're still on the MSI Afterburner. Oh, crap. Yeah, good point, guys. Thanks for calling. Oh my God, I just ran into. Okay, guys, thanks for pulling that out, pulling that up. All right, so pointing that out to me. So we have to actually what GPU you should buy? You're on a budget. Your CPU is the 5500. I wouldn't go above like a 5060, my guy. All right, so guys, we have to. I'm glad whoever said that. What temps is too hot for a 3-fan GPU? It just depends. I mean, as long as your GPU is not getting above like, getting in the 90s all the time, you're probably okay. All right, so for those of you that don't know how this works, I want to make sure TikTok can see this too. So give me just a second. Is the 4060 good? Yeah. So the way MSI Afterburner works, guys, I have to actually change the names in these manually. Like it doesn't automatically pick up that I have a 2070 Super. So we're testing the RX 6600 today. That's what we're doing. And so we are we got to change the name manually in there. That's why it said 2070 Super earlier. So I had to change that, guys. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. Anyway, hey, we're up to almost 2,500 likes. I don't know why there's a live goal on here. I don't remember. I didn't set that, so I don't know why it's on there. So just ignore that, guys. I mean, we will gladly take any coins that you would like to send us, but we need 4,200 likes for TikTok to keep pushing us up. 5070 is for sure, dude. Yeah, the 5070 is nice. I like it a lot. So we need to bump those likes up to about 4,200 in order for TikTok to give me a little achievement, So yeah, that's what we need to do. So, and we've had 18 new followers so far. Our goal is 100 for this live stream. So that's cool, guys. And yeah, so we're chilling over here. Okay. The Beard of Knowledge has joined the chat. RG Custer, thanks for following, my guy. So guys, for those of you that just joined, we had the wrong name typed. We had the wrong name typed in MSI Afterburner. We had the wrong name. And so we got to start our testing over on Warzone. So otherwise, I can't create a YouTube video out of it. Okay, like in order for me to use it for a YouTube video, it's got to have the correct name. So, yeah, we've got to we gotta delete it. Start over. You know what I'm saying? Can I do stretch res on a 360 hertz monitor 5090? Did COD fix the issue? What issue, brave boy? What issue we talking about? What are we talking about? What issue? Do you know why my PC turns on and makes some crackling noise and then turns off? I do not know that. It could be a lot of different things. Tyler, thanks for joining the live, my guy. Appreciate you so much. Should I go for a 3080 Ti or spend $200 more and go for a 5070? That's a tough question. If you're not going to use any of the features like the DLSS and stuff like that, then I would save your money and just get the 3080 Ti. Is the 9070 XT, how is it? It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty solid GPU, honestly. It's really solid. You know, I get a lot of questions about the 5060 in here. Maybe Kata, thanks for following. 4070 Ti? Is that what you got, Beard? Is that what you're rocking? Man, buy 9070 XT Nitro. I've heard those are good, Pinky, no, whatever that is. Twitch Toby, why are your 1% lows so bad? So the way MSI Afterburner works, guys, is I have to manually press this button. Is it this button or this button? Why is it not working? Ah, crap. I've got to restart again, dadgummit. Hold on, guys. So the 1% lows on the MSI Afterburner, you have to actually manually start them yourself. So I have to, and since I changed the name of it, I have to. MSI Afterburner is like, it's really nice because it shows me everything, but it's also really annoying about getting the 1% lows to pop up all the time. So I have to like restart the app. So yeah, can you show your AMD settings? It's just default, my guy. I don't do anything crazy with the settings. Thanks, Mike. Okay, I've already called that out. I'm just making sure I get the white. I don't want to. YT, I appreciate you over there. We got 9 people watching over on YouTube. I appreciate you guys so much. It doesn't show when you pop up here, but I do appreciate you stopping by over on the YT. If you got any questions, let me know. We're answering questions, testing Call of Duty today. We're going to test Warzone out. I actually screwed up the MSI Afterburner, so we got to start the test over, but that's on me. That's on me. It's my bad. It's my B. Is the Ryzen 5 5700X and 9060 XT good? Yeah, it's good. Best CPU for a 2080 Super? Best CPU for a 2080 Super. I don't know, man. Probably the 5600 is really solid. I like the 5600 with it. Don't all 30 series have the same upscaling as the 50 series, just no frame gen? I think that's right, possibly. But the encoders are better, like if you want to do streaming or video editing, like all of that's improved. You have one question. You got a new PSU and it has a heavy smell. A lot of power supplies smell weird when you first open them brand new, honestly. What GPU should you pair with your 5600X? Probably the best one you can afford, honestly. So here's my opinion on this. It's probably kind of a hot take, but like, guys, it's okay to upgrade your parts a little at a time. So like if you have a solid CPU like the 5600X and you want to get a GPU, well, just go ahead and get whatever GPU you want. Will it bottleneck if you get like a 5070 Ti? Well, yeah, but it's not the end of the world. Okay? So like it's really okay if you bottleneck your system a little bit. As long as you plan to upgrade the other part of it later on, it's fine. People make such a big deal out about that for no reason whatsoever. All right. So, someone asked me AMD or Nvidia. Honestly, I do like Nvidia a little better, but I use a lot of it for like editing and upscaling and streaming and stuff. So, like, but I've tested AMD a lot, and if you're just gaming, AMD is fine. Can you tell me if the 56 is good? 5060 is good? I think the 5060 is fine. It's a little expensive right now, but it's fine. But you get all the extra features and the upscaling and the frame gen. And honestly, the new frame gen is pretty dang smooth. All right, guys, for those of you that are new here, I do have to film the intro for the YT videos on my second channel. So bear with me while I do that real quick, and then we'll get back to answering chat as quick as possible. Oliver, thanks for the follow. How good is the RX 6600 in 2026? Well, we're going to be testing it in Warzone today, and we're testing with a Ryzen 5 5600 32 gigs of RAM running at 3200 mega transfers per second. Right now, we are on the minimum settings, but we have our render resolution. We want to set it to 100% so that we get the full experience of 1080p, which is what we're going to be playing on. And then for upscaling, we're going to do FSR 3, but we're going to have it on native, so it's only going to do the sharpening. It's not going to be doing any upscaling right now. Frame generation is turned off. Messed that up earlier and I had to start the recording over again. All right, guys, for those of you that don't know, we record these live on TikTok and YT, just like this guy over on TikTok just shared it. You can come hang out and ask your PC questions every Wednesday and Saturday. All right, so you just built and upgraded your current setup over a course of a year and a half. Let's go, my guy. That's what matters, dude. Just upgrade and things like that. Upgrade as you can. All right, guys. Hey, thank you so much for hitting the 4,000 likes that we needed on TikTok, guys. I appreciate you so much. What CPU card do you need for 240 FPS? 240 FPS in what game? You finished your new build? Let's go. Hello, Matt. You have a 9060 XT and a 7600 X3D. Is that good? Yes, it is. What's up, Peter Piper? How you doing, my guy? What's up? Is the 2060 Super and 2700X a good pair? It's okay. 2700X is showing some age. What CPU and graphics card do you need for 240 FPS in Fortnite? You can do a lot of different things for 240 FPS in Fortnite. The 5600 is probably the one that's going to get you like the best 240 FPS experience in Fortnite at the cheapest price point. That or going Intel, going some older Intel CPUs. You got a GTX 970? Hey, Peter Piper, that's one of the ones I want to test on a live stream coming up soon. Not that it's going to do great in 2026, but I just want to test it for the point of, like, it was a very controversial, like, GPU back when it was launched. And so, is $700 a good budget? You can do a lot with $700, especially if you're willing to buy used. If you're willing to buy used, you can do a good bit with $700 these days. Edit memos. I think I said your question, but yeah, dude, you're chilling with that combo for sure. 5060 Ti. I didn't see all of that question. How long should I upgrade for your Ryzen 5 5600 and 7600? I mean, it's up to you, my guy. 9700K and 3070, great for most story games. You should be okay. Yeah, 3.5 gigs of VRAM, Peter. That's what made it so controversial, is that it's got that weird VRAM situation where NVIDIA got sued. That's why I want to test it, because I think I can make a good video about that. How do you download Windows when your build is done? I've got a couple of videos on the channel about that. You have to make a flash drive, or you can order a Windows flash drive. It's totally up to you. You can do either one. You have a 5800X, a 6700. Is that good? I mean, that's solid. You got room to upgrade. Yeah, we're going to be doing low graphics, guys. So for those of you that weren't in here when we did the settings, we're kicking off the game now. We are on low settings, 100% render resolution, 1080p. We're not using upscaling, guys. This is set to native, so the FSR is just for sharpening to make it look a little better, but it's not doing anything on the back end. It's just a sharpening tool. All right, guys. So let's see what Warzone looks like for just a second here as we land. I got to restart our 1% lows to see what they're like, and we're doing pretty solid on the 1% lows, I think. What is the RX 6600? I think is close to a 3060 in terms of NVIDIA. Like a 3060, maybe 2070 Super, just depends, I guess. I didn't land close to any guns apparently. So that's good, because I wasn't paying attention. But at least there's nobody around me at the moment. Here's a gun. All right, now we're chilling. Okay, we're getting around 100, 108 FPS. Not bad. Not bad at all. I swear I just heard a door open and some glass break. Dude, the recoil on this thing is insane. Oh, there's a dude on that roof shooting at me, I think. Oh no. Oh no. Too many people. Too many people. Where'd homeboy go? Did he run away? No! No! Sorry, guys. I got distracted. Do you think a 7800X3D is 5070 Ti is more? Are you doing a normal stream, not in YouTube Shorts? Yes, Peter. I'm doing a normal stream, not in YouTube Shorts. Yeah. I just have it both. You still have your old GPUs like the 1050 and the 1660 Super. They're chilling in boxes and while I build your son's PC. That's awesome, dude. Oh, Peter, yeah, your CPU's hurting you, man. Yeah, so on YouTube, we're live on shorts and long form at the same time because I record these to put on my second channel as individual videos. Um, just so that I can optimize every minute that I spend on content, you know? So guys, this is getting 100 FPS right now, which is pretty good. If I can find a building to hide in though, I'm gonna hide in this bathroom. Let's see what we look like when it comes to. So let's turn on a little bit of upscaling. So here, let's turn on balanced on our upscaling and see what that does for us. Okay, so you're getting a 58. Hey, Mr. Hamoudi, I'm doing well, man. How about yourself? You have a 5700, a 5800 X3D. You have a 3060. Are you getting bottleneck? So Devin, so the way I look at that is instead of a bottleneck, like, so you're getting everything you can out of your GPU, and so yes, there's technically on paper a bottleneck. Your GPU could be better, but that's how I look at it. You have a really good CPU. You could get a better GPU. It still plays games. You're not hurting yourself. Like some people, I think like bottlenecks like hurt your PC or something. It doesn't hurt your PC. Hey, Peter Piper, your first GPU was a GT 210. That's crazy. What GPU should you get? Hey guys, so like your PC questions. Like I don't mind answering any PC questions. The problem is if you don't tell me your budget and you don't tell me what games you want to play, I can't really help you out. What app am I using to stream? So I'm streaming on I'm using OBS, but so I use the TikTok Live Studio though and stream OBS from like a virtual cam. Yeah. Let's go. So right now guys, we're on low settings and we have FSR set to balanced. Okay, so we're low settings 1080p and we have FSR set to balanced. So guys too with these tests and stuff that we do here, I'm so slow with this LMG thing out, man. So with the way settings work on here, oh, I can do this and run faster. I thought I could. There we go. Where'd you go, boy? Where'd you go? Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. No, no. Where did that guy go? Did y'all? I don't know where he went. Uh so the way things work, sorry guys, I got super distracted. Mike Smith, see, I know upgrade my platform, my 36 Ti will be a bottleneck, but I don't think I'll notice due to the games you that's all that matters, man. All right, guys. So we're doing a little bit of upscaling right now. There's no frame generation on, but we are doing FSR 3 and we're on balanced with upscaling. Without upscaling, we got around like 100, sometimes close to 110 FPS. No, he got me. Let's go. Ah, man, that was so annoying. Anyway, Daniel, thanks for the goats, my guy. I think maybe that happened a long time ago and I missed it. My bad. Can I help you? I'm here to help as many people as I can. Pigeon, thanks for joining. What's good, Kara? Let's go. Which GPU is better, the RTX 2080 or the RX 6600? Probably the 2080. I think the 2080 is probably slightly better. I don't really know. I don't really know. Hey guys, I'll try to answer your questions as much as I can while we're testing these things. As soon as I land here, and get safe, we're gonna turn on some frame generation. But I gotta try to land and not get attacked. You stupid! Ah, dadgummit. We gotta go try frame gen though. I gotta test frame gen, otherwise it won't be a very good YouTube video. So I gotta go do that. So, dadgummit. I love that. So we got to play again. Yes, I want to play again. Yes, I want to play again, dadgummit. Hey guys, we're up to 5,000 likes. I appreciate you so much. 33 new followers on the stream. We're trying to get to 100 followers on this live stream. Is your i9 bottling your 7900 GRE? It depends on what your i9 is, my guy. Should you upgrade your 3050? If you can afford it. It depends on what games you play. Thanks for liking, guys. Thanks for joining. You guys are awesome. It's going so fast, I can't call all of you out. But Poncho Panza, thanks for the follow. You're killing it, my guy. Yo, Potential over on the YT. I appreciate you. Peter Piper, thanks for joining over on YT. I appreciate you so much. Guys, you are awesome. If you want to see the full screen version, we're over on the Red app. Santi, thanks for the follow. You're trying to build a PC with a part. You have 50. Another PC. Is the Ryzen 5600 GT good? I mean, the 5600 GT has integrated graphics. It's okay, but it's not like, I mean, you still need a graphics card to play a lot of games. So I wouldn't like spend money on the 5600 GT unless it's just like a really good deal or something. All right. Don't demand people to do anything. You don't have that right. Rose Gaming. What the crap are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's a good way to get muted in the stream, my guy. What does Hertz do with FPS? So I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna mute you for a minute because you're being annoying. So yeah. Anyway, so the way Hertz works, guys, is like is you so Hertz has to do with your monitor, and that's like how fast your monitor can show you the signal that it's getting. Boyo, thanks for the follow, my guy. And so anyway, and but FPS is how many frames per second that your computer is rendering. All right, so like right now, we are rendering around 150 frames per second. So every second, there's 150 frames of information coming back to me. So anyway, yeah, we're playing 1080p, guys. Are RAM prices going down? Probably not, honestly. I don't think they are anytime soon. I would build if I were you guys. You have a 5600G and an RX 7600, but my bottleneck is crazy in Fortnite. Yeah, you need, if you could upgrade that CPU potential, you would be chilling over there, for sure. All right, guys. So this is game number 2, in Warzone here that we're testing, and for this one, what we want to do is we're gonna add some frame gen to this, and we're gonna see what kind of FPS we can get with frame gen. Can you test new games? Yeah, we're going to. Oh, and we got a long live stream rocking and rolling today. Okay. You've got a Lightning Z5090 crypto. You got it like that, dude. You're crazy. Yeah, we're on low settings, guys. We're on low settings. Right now, we just turned on frame gen. So without frame generation, we got around like 100-ish FPS, like 100, 110. And then now that we have on frame gen at 1080p low settings, we're getting close to 250. And so one thing I look with frame gen is to see how responsive it is. And with this, and so we're like, it's pretty smooth right now. I feel like I'm pretty dialed in with how sensitive my mouse is. I know that's probably not looking good for you guys on TikTok because like I'm moving my mouse so fast, but I just kind of like to see the responsiveness and everything, how it feels for me, and it still feels okay. And the reason that it feels okay is because like when you do frame generation, guys, frame generation actually takes your base FPS, which is what you're doing, and that's what your latency is based off of, like how responsive it feels. And so since our game felt really good at 100 FPS with no upscaling and no frame generation, we are chilling with our responsiveness. No, we're chilling with our responsiveness and our FPS right now. So let's go. Mr. Lemmy, thanks for the follow, guys. Thanks for the share. Let's go. Currently, you have a 5070, 5500. What's the best AM4 for your 5070? I mean, the best one's going to be an X3D, but if you can't get an X3D, do like a 5800X. Hey, Owen. So the way that game suggestions work is you have to be a channel member or a subscriber on TikTok or a channel member on YouTube to pick the games. So potential, hopefully you saw my explanation for FrameGen. And so we already have the games lined up for today for this. And so we have them lined up, and this is our last test. So as soon as we get eliminated here, we are going to go into the next game, which honestly, there's no reason to play this out because I know I'm not going to win because I'm a bot. So I think this is actually pretty decent for this test, honestly. So we can go ahead and go to the next one. The next one, guys. Well, hold on. Let me. We'll go to the next game now. Actually, why not go to the next game? We've tested all we need to test here for the YouTube video. So let's go on to F4. All right. Crazy. You have a 6600 XT. That's awesome. Nathaniel, thanks for the follow, my guy. The RX 6600 is one heck of a GPU. Missed it very much. Yeah, Bloop, it's really good. It's really good. Pairing a 5600G with a 5700 XT, is that fine? Poncho, yeah, dude, that would be fine. Do you already have a 5600 XT, that, like a 5600 GT? Is the 9060 XT good? Yeah, 6750 XT goated. I mean, it's pretty solid. What is the best optimization tool that you can use? So I'm not a huge optimization guy, but I do like Chris Titus. You can look him up on YouTube. Chris Titus, he has a tech tool that's really easy to use, and that's pretty much all I ever do for optimization. It just like it cuts off a bunch of stuff in the background, keeps Windows from spying on you as bad, and I don't personally recommend any like tweaks because most people that like sell tweaks and crap are just like, you know, not doing anything like beneficial for you. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel. So all right, guys, we just tested Call of Duty over here. And so one thing I like to do, guys, after we do Call of Duty is I like to test some games with some built-in benchmarks so that we can kind of just see how things go when it comes to FPS numbers, and it gives me the ability to chat with you guys more. So these are probably the next 4 games that we'll test right here. Honestly, is we'll probably test these 4 so that I can chat with you guys more while we're talking here. So, your 9070 is still going strong with your 2080 Super 9700K. Yes, nice. What are your thoughts about disposable data personas? I don't have any thoughts on that, honestly. Let me guess the FPS before it runs. Okay, guess it. We're loading it up right now. We're loading it up. We are loading it up. Hey, how am I doing today? Ryukin, I'm doing pretty solid, my guy. We're chilling. We're popping off over here on TikTok. We got some beautiful people in here. We got beautiful people over on YT. We are just chilling, man. We are chilling. We had to test Warzone twice because I screwed it up the first time, but that's on me. But guys, if you haven't liked or shared the live and you like what you're seeing and you enjoy it, please do that. That really helps us out. We are trying to create a great community over here on when it comes to PCs. But lately you're rocking Bloop. You got a 9060 XT paired with a 5600 because you gave your RX 6600 to your friend. Oh yeah, that's awesome, dude. You got a nice. Is the Corsair ecosystem worth it? I mean, personally, it's okay. If the problem with Corsair that I have is that like when it comes to like changing your lighting and stuff, if not everything is a Corsair product, it's just super annoying. Supposedly that's gotten better, but I haven't built. You know, haven't tried it. Is there anything that would be good for 101K? Yeah, you could build a nice PC for 1K. What 1 terabyte? That's not over, dude. You can get a 1 terabyte SSD for like $160, $180. Good cheap brands that I like are like I like the Roxiana. What is it? It's King Spec, Silicon Power, all of those are good budget SSD brands. Yeah, $1,000. You have 1K to spend on a PC for Rust. So if you live close to a micro center, the video that I've got coming out next week, um, for the micro center PC is a great $1,000 PC. Um, it's gonna be really really good, and so yeah. So you have a 5060 Ti and a 9900X3D. Is your PC good? Yeah, your PC is good. The problem with the 9900X3D that I've seen is that you have like there's the core parking issue. Supposedly they made that better, but is it normal for my integrated show up in Task Manager? Yes, it is normal for both of those to show up in Task Manager. Is the 5070 Ti 9800X3D? Dude, that's a chilling PC right there from Micro Center. Yeah. Why is your 1% lows? So guys, for those of you that don't know about 1% lows, in MSI Afterburner, to get the 1% lows to pop up, I have to press this button here, and it'll start the 1% lows counter. I do not know why your PC goes black screen every time that you try to turn on secure boot. I'm not sure about that. I would make sure that your BIOS is updated. That would be the first thing I would try probably. I don't think I need any more storage. You have 8 terabytes and they're all SSDs. Mike, that is insane. Blue, you did a white lie. You told my mom my friend bought it. Well, my friend also had an impromptu speech like, yeah, and because he is a good friend. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, my ears itching. Not gonna lie, I followed you. Alex! Thanks so much, my guy. I appreciate you so much. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, dude, we've had 48 new followers so far this stream. You guys are awesome. We're trying to build a really positive community on the TikTok world. So the more you watch and like and share, the more it helps me create my goals and do that. Whether you watch here on TikTok or you watch on YT, all of it helps me so much. We've been crushing it with content lately, as far as like our views may not be the best on shorts, but our live streams have been popping. YT videos have been popping. And so we're chilling and we're loving life right now. Bloop, life is awesome, man. I am eternally blessed and thankful for everything that I have. And I'm very fortunate for that. So for those of you that are new here and don't know how this works, guys, we are going to film the intro for the YT video. So so if you miss a benchmark, guys, I'll make a short about it. So like every game I test, I make a short about it. Every game I test, I make a YouTube video that goes on the second channel. And then I make one big long form video about the whole GPU. So we film an intro right here real quick. How good is the RX 6600 in 2026 in CyberPunk 2077? We're testing it with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM running at 3,200 mega transfers per second. So let's check out our graphics settings. Well, first of all, we are on 1080p, so you need to know that. And so guys, let's start with first what I like to do at 1080p is ultra settings, no upscaling. All right, and then we're going to see what that looks like. Anybody got any guesses? Ultra settings, no upscaling. And then we will test the ray tracing of the RX 6600, which honestly, ray tracing on the RX 6600 will probably be pretty terrible. You have a 2060 Super and a 5600G. You're looking to upgrade to a 5800X 3D. Is it a good idea? Yeah, dude, if you got the money and you've already got AM4, it's totally worth it. Wish you were my teacher. I don't know if people say that, and then when they have me as a teacher, they're like, no, I don't think I would like you as my teacher. Anyway, so how much of an improvement is it from a 1660 Super to a 9070 XT? Massive. It's a massive improvement. What games can you test? So, for those of you, you're weak. Yeah, for real. So the way that I do the testing, guys, is I have like 10 games picked out for today. They come from comments and different things. But But if you want a game for sure to show up on a benchmark run for something, the way we do that is channel members, paying Discord members, or TikTok subscribers can pick games that we do our benchmark testing on. Because some of the games I don't have and I have to buy them. So like if I don't have it and I have to buy it, I mean, I feel like it's fair that you can, pay $3 to $5 to, and then I will put it on my thing like to test. So anyway, I feel like that's pretty fair. What game is in the background? This is CyberPunk 2077 that we're testing today. It got 98 FPS. Oh, but it had frame generation on. Dadgummit. Why is that turned on by default, guys? That's so annoying. All right, we got to run it again because frame generation was on. All right, so let me restart the recording. How good is the RX 6600 in CyberPunk 2077? We're testing it with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigabytes of RAM at 3200 mega transfers per second. Totally butchered that intro, but we are going to be running on ultra settings with no upscaling, no frame generation. I'm going to turn that off this time, and we're going to run the benchmark. Now we can see what it's like. Sorry, guys. Had to film that again. And so we're here. We're chilling. Forza Ryzen 6 on a 3060 Ti. Yeah, dude, it'll run on a 3060 Ti just fine. What are good temps for the 5800X? I mean, while you're gaming, like 60-ish Celsius is fine. 70 even is fine. Even 80 is fine, honestly. So yeah. So we're chilling over here for sure. Anyway, let's see. Dude, you get bad FPS in Rust. You got a 5500. Dude, I mean, you should get okay FPS in Rust with that. Make sure all your drivers are up to date, my guy. Make sure all your drivers are up to date. Look, oh, sorry, I didn't change the average FPS, guys. We're only getting like 60-ish. We're only getting like 60-ish. How are mini PCs? Generally terrible. For gaming anyway. Asus makes some good mini PCs that are good for gaming. That's a pretty mic. I love my mic, man. Where can I find RAM for a decent price? Probably on the black market if you like sell a kidney or something. No, I'm just kidding. You can I used is okay if you get a reputable seller like on eBay or something. Mini PC cloud gaming demon. Yeah, I've heard that. I do want to try some cloud gaming. Oh, I forgot that I have to do I have to change my camera over on YT so we can see it. So we got 59 FPS. 59 FPS at ultra settings, no upscaling. I'm kind of shocked by that. I thought it would do better. 2070 Super, I think, crushed it in that. Crushed it with that test. Oh, speaking of which, where's my phone? I gotta see what kind of I gotta make sure that I use the same settings I used on the 2070 Super. So that I can do a versus video later on. All right. So next test. What we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go to what we got: ray tracing ultra with no frame gen, no upscaling. That's the next test we're gonna do. That's the next test. Again, we're gonna compare this to the 2070 Super later on. I didn't have ray tracing on, my guy. I just turned on ray tracing. We'll be lucky to get 20 FPS on this. Low-key thought this was BIOS. That's funny. That's funny. How big is the difference from a 5600 to 5700X 3D? You're gonna get a huge distance bloop, especially if you're playing like CPU-based games, which we are gonna test some CPU-based games later on. Martin, I've got a 4090 and a 9800X 3D in my main PC. Look, guys, we're barely getting 15 FPS. That's crazy. So 14700F and 5070, is it overkill? No, it's not overkill. It's a really solid PC. It's going to last you for a long time. Is the 9070 XT better than the 5070? Yes. And like raw FPS performance, it's good. James, we're at 1080p right now. 1080p with ultra ray tracing settings. It's pretty terrible, honestly. Pretty terrible. COD M, thanks for the follow, my guy. What CPU should you upgrade? Guys, I don't magically know what you have in your PC or what your budget is or what games you play, so I can't really just like randomly tell you. Housein33, thanks for the follow. anything about your stuff, you know. Someone is behind you. Where is? Don't scare me like that, man. Give me a heart attack. If someone was behind me right now in my room, I would legit probably die of a heart attack on stream. And that would not be cool. I got kids to raise, my guy. Don't scare me like that. Anyway, sorry. That's funny. So guys, that did not do very well, like 17 FPS. So now though, let's try ray tracing low settings, no upscaling, and see what we can get. All right. See what we can get. So is the 5060 Ti 8 gigabyte and Intel, yeah, HX? That should be good. Tyler, thanks for the follow. Yeah, that should be solid. I think that's a laptop. Somebody asked about laptops earlier. Laptops are fine if you need a portable gaming solution. Yeah, guys, please don't spam. Like, I try to get to everybody's question as much as I can, but there's 84 people in here and you all have questions. And so I can't just like answer, you know, can't answer everyone all the time. Is the 5090 worth the money? Heck no. It's the worst buy in gaming right now. Martin, thanks for the follow. JSM, thanks for the follow, guys. We've had 59 new followers this live stream. You guys are insane. TikTok's starting to notice us too. Like I get invites to stuff now for all the people we have popping in the live streams and stuff. Y'all are awesome. I really appreciate you. Is the 6600 still all right? Unknown son of Gawilla, thanks for following. Yeah, it's still all right, man. It's doing pretty good. Now, it's not playing CyberPunk the best on like high or ultra settings, but I mean that's to be expected. This is with ray tracing, and we're not using any upscaling. What graphics preset we're using? So wow, right now we're on we're on low with ray tracing, no upscaling. Low with ray tracing, no upscaling. And so we got 49 FPS on low settings, no upscaling. So we will run one more. So this definitely got beat by the 2070 Super, which they're around the same price on the used market right now. But this is just one game, guys. This is one game. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do ultra low ray tracing, and we're gonna do FSR. We're gonna let the super resolution help us out and see if we can get 60. So yeah. Bloop, you're welcome for the info, my guy. I don't think I said that earlier. Awesome. How do you fix driver timeouts? That's tough, man. Have you updated your drivers? You could also try to like clean install your drivers, or use something like DDU to wipe your drivers and then let them come back. Guys, I don't think we're gonna hit 60 with upscaling. I don't know. We might. It'll be close. Is the RX 6700X and 10 still good? I mean, it's solid probably for 1080p. 3060 Ti still good for 1080p. Yeah, Andy, still pretty good. You have a 7600X 3D and 5070. Should you run 3D mode or no? What do you mean 3D mode? Like in your BIOS? 9070 XT or 5070 Ti. Mike, the 9070 XT is going to be better as far as like bang for buck on your money, but like, I mean, I like Nvidia, but I just don't know that it's worth an extra $500 or $400 or whatever the price difference is to get a 5070 Ti. I just don't think it's worth that, honestly. But now, if you're doing anything other than gaming, you know, if it was me, would I spend the extra $400? Probably. Do I think this is a good financial decision? I don't know. Probably not. Hey, we got 65 FPS with upscaling, so that's pretty solid, I think, for CyberPunk. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So let's go hop in another one. Okay, so let me see. Where have I? So we've done Call of Duty. What is going on right now? My whole thing just shifted. Why did my home screen do that? Now I got to get all these games organized again because I don't remember what I've done. So Apex is here. I hadn't done the finals yet. I've already done Call of Duty. All right, and I've done Cyberpunk, BeamNG. I hadn't done Battlefield. I had done CS, and I haven't done Assassin's Creed. Okay. Sorry guys. That was so we just finished Cyberpunk and we just finished Cyberpunk. Can we do CS2? We are going to do CS2. We normally save the esports for the end of the stream, but we are going to do those. So next we're going to do Marvel Rivals because it has a built-in benchmark. It has a built-in benchmark that and Forza. So yeah, we're gonna do Forza too. But let's do Marvel Rivals next. Let's do Marvel Rivals next. So who got a Razer Blade 15 in 2020? You got a 2080 Super Max Q design. That's pretty solid. My Razer laptop has a problem with like heat dissipation, and so it doesn't do well unless I have some kind of stand on it or like a laptop cooler. And so that's been the problem I've had with the Razer Blade. Valorant, so we don't normally test Valorant on live um because the problem with Valorant is it messes up with my capture card for whatever stupid reason. Siege, we could test Siege, but I don't have it downloaded. And for those of you that are new here, if you want a game to get guaranteed the benchmark, okay, it's only for TikTok subscriber, like paying subscribers, that are the monthly payers, channel members on YouTube, or paying members in the Discord. All three of those also give you priority access to PC questions being answered as well. Okay. So, because you show up in chat better, all the spam is crazy. Yeah, I agree. All the spam is crazy. What's a good CPU for the 5060 Ti? Depends on what your budget is. You have the same mic. If you're asking about how it was orange, it scrolled too fast. I couldn't see it. This is a pop filter. So this filter comes off, and Rode makes a bunch of different filters for this. I have an orange one, obviously. Is the CTT tool good? Yes, the CTT tool is good. Are you gonna give that keyboard away? I don't know if I'm gonna give the keyboard away. I haven't decided. I mean, I might could do that. Honestly. I think Marvel Rivals has to do shaders or something. Matt, is the 1% lows? Is a lot of 1% lows good or bad? You want high 1% lows. The higher your 1% lows, the better. So now look, so like right now my 1% lows are 0, guys, but it's because we're not playing a game, and I literally have to press this button to start the 1% lows like counter. I can also turn the 1% lows counter off. So 1% lows don't matter until you actually get into the game. But we'll handle that here in just a minute. Sir, should I upgrade 30 GTCC? I mean, I would upgrade. The re-release of the 3060 is not going to be a good buy, guys. Whenever it's not going to be a good financial decision, in my opinion. Not at all. You're paying $1,800 for a 5070 and a 7800X 3D. That's not at Alex. Yeah, guys, why are you spamming so much? I've asked y'all to quit doing that. I'll just time you out. PFAM! Are the Hall Effect EPO Maker keyboards good? I'm actually gonna try to do one of those this week. I bought an EPO Maker one, like a cheap EPO Maker Hall Effect. I'm gonna try it out. I haven't tried any of the fancy ones. Maddie with a fatty, thanks for joining. I'm a fatty named Maddie. Anyway, how do you transport a GPU without the original box? Very carefully. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm yapping over here. We gotta get these tests done because I gotta go to a birthday party here in a little while. All right, guys. For those of you that don't remember and are new here, we gotta film the intro for the YouTube video. How good is the RX 6600 in Marvel Rivals? We're testing it with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM, running at 3200 mega transfers per second. And our settings that we're going to be rocking here to start with on Marvel Rivals is we're going to do the low preset settings. All right, the low preset settings to start with. We don't want any frame generation. I'll have to restart the game. All right, so we got to restart the game in order for that to work. And we're going to do no upscaling and no frame generation. All right, so we've got to restart the game so we don't get frame gen. So let's restart that, and then we'll run our test. Is the 5060 Ti 16 gigabyte With a Ryzen 5 5600G. Yeah, you need to upgrade your CPU, Euban. Definitely need to upgrade your CPU, my guy. I would definitely upgrade your CPU. What motherboard? What motherboard what are you talking about, Mike? I don't remember what we were talking about. Is 64 gigs of DDR5 good for Roblox? I feel like that's a sarcastic comment, but I think you probably need more RAM for Roblox than 64 gigs, honestly. What's my favorite color? Purple. Not really. My favorite color is not purple. I feel like you guys should know what my favorite color is based off what we got going on right here and the thing. Why is Marvel Rivals not loading? There we go. It is definitely orange. Yes. Is 248 gigs good for Minesweeper? I think you need a little bit more. Hey, Ixon Dadir, thanks for the follow. 5500 and 6650 XT. Is it good? Yeah. What's up? Monkey. Do Gigabyte do good motherboards? Yeah, dude. I like Gigabyte's motherboards. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you. Appreciate you liking Antonio. Thanks for the follow, my guy. Thanks you guys that you love my videos. Hey guys, for those of you like literally though, and the more can your PC explode? I mean, theoretically, yes, it could explode. Um, is the 6600 good? So far it's done pretty solid tact place. The only way your PC's like literally gonna explode is if you like I don't even know how you would like it's probably gonna catch fire before it explodes. Egg out. If you have a hardwood floor, putting your PC in the floor is fine. If you have a carpet floor, you can buy like a cheap stand to set it on. Is fine. Is what I would just do. I'm not sure about VR, honestly. I don't do a whole lot of VR stuff. You just listed your 6600 for sale? Nice. Right now, from what I could tell when I started making like planning out this video and stuff, is Hardstuck, thanks for following, is that the 6600 is around like 150 to $180 on the used market. So, hey guys, we just got 13 roses from Monkey. Euban with the 15 roses. Let's go. Oh my gosh. AJ, thanks for the follow, my guys. Let's go. Buying a bad PC could make I still think Ryukin, it would be more likely that it would catch on fire before things actually exploded. But anyway, all right. Let's make sure that our settings are correct now. Where we at? Yeah, we're on low settings, no upscaling, no frame gen, nothing like that. All right, let's run this built-in benchmark. Let's go start the test. What's a good CPU to upgrade, but in the budget range? It depends on what your parts are. Davar, thanks for the follow, my guy. TW Raids, thanks for coming in and thanks for the rose. Thanks for the rose, guys. We've had 72 people follow the stream. That's just wild to me. Okay, 1% lows are struggling a little bit right now, guys. They're struggling a little bit. Marvel Rivals is super demanding. Should you buy a 9800X? Hey, we got a gamer cat. What the heck is a gamer cat? I've never seen that before, but that's cool. Appreciate you, Jump Squad. Thanks so much, man. We still got to run some Fortnite, Jump Squad. We got to do that sometime. I hadn't been on Fortnite in a minute. Is a pre-built with a 5060, 5500X, and 5060. Yeah, I mean that's not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Hey guys, we're getting 76 FPS right now on Marvel Rivals, low settings, no upscaling, no frame gen. That's not the best in the world. Fortnite and Tarkov. I don't play much Tarkov. I've never played Tarkov actually. Should you buy a 5070? I mean, if you can afford it, it's a really solid card. Really solid card. You have a 5600 GT and you 4060, what's the best you can get out of it? What do you mean? Oh, you lost a friend off Tarkov? Oh man. Like over Tarkov? Like you were arguing over it? Your 580 runs better than this? No, it doesn't. Not with the settings that we're using, it doesn't. No free PCs, guys. Hey, I will say when we get to 150,000 followers on TikTok, I am going to give a PC away. I'm going to talk to some people about doing that. We got 76 FPS, 1% lows were 22. So that wasn't the best as far as our settings go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to change. No, dadgummit, why is it doing that? All right, we got to go back. Got to change your settings. All right, so for those of you that don't like upscaling or frame generation and you play Marvel Rivals, one of the things that you can do to give you more FPS is turn off global illumination, turn off reflections. If you do that in Marvel Rivals, you will get more FPS, and so that's what we're going to do with these settings, and we'll rerun the performance tests and see what we got. Okay. Oh, guys, we're almost to 10,000 likes already. Let's go. Let's go. We had 8 new gifters, 75 follows. Killing it, guys. We got 10 people over on YT just chilling and hanging out. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you so much. You have a 5700G, 5060 Ti, 750 watt power supply. Do you need to upgrade? I would upgrade the CPU, Euban. You can upgrade to like a 5800X or 5800 XT or something like that and be chilling. Sorry, I didn't start the 1% lows. Guys, Marvel Rivals doesn't like it. It's not liking this card too much. We're getting close to 100. Like we got up to like it's crazy. Should you buy from AliExpress? So your live is not eligible for recommendation and is restricted in search results. Suspicious activity. Why do we have suspicious activity on my live, guys? What are you talking? Joe, why does everybody? Yeah, I know. I don't know why people ask for free PCs. I don't know why anyone would ask for free PCs. Hey, we got 2 GGs sent from this guy. Let's go. 3 GGs. A rose from this guy. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what's up, Fion? Radeon Graphics? Yeah, we're doing RX 6600. RX 6600. Because some of us are busy and are way too broke and can't work. Can wait then? I'd wait. I don't know what we're talking about. Guys, I don't know why TikTok, I got some kind of violation on TikTok for my live, and I don't really know why. And it's not being pushed out anymore for some stupid reason. So can you pair a 9800X 3D with a 5070 Ti? You can, for sure. 306 Cooler, thanks for the follow. You think it's worth upgrading your 4070 Ti to an OC edition? Yes. In AMD card. So anyway, okay, guys, that gave us 107 FPS with that built-in benchmark. 82% on the 1% low, so that's not bad. And so what we want to do now is let's turn on some super resolution. So we're going to turn on AMD FSR3. We're going to set it to quality, and then we're going to run the benchmark again and see what we can get. All right. So guys, if you could help me, I'm going to go to TikTok Live Studio and see what's going on here. As we have detected suspicious activity that may violate. I want to appeal this. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why they're nerfing me on TikTok. But it's very annoying that I'm getting nerfed. So yeah. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. Hey man, you play 5M, which CPU and RAM? I don't. Yeah, the 7600 CPU is fine. I don't know much about 5N though, honestly. I don't know much about 5N, 5M. I don't know. I really wish I knew why TikTok gave me that notification, because that really just upsets me, because we were popping off here on the live. I will say going from 57 to 57 was a huge boost. Really, Joe? You think I'm surprised that you thought that it was that big of a boost. I don't know. Let's see. I was seeing if my TikTok could like tell me why I was why I got that nerf. What are you using to tell your PC? Like I'm using MSI Afterburner for the stuff, guys. Carlo, thanks for following, guys. Thanks for those of you that are still in here. Thanks so much. If you could help me out by liking and sharing to try to help TikTok push it back out because it got like flagged for some reason, that would really help me out over on TikTok, guys. Um, you mean the game in the background? The game in the background, this is Marvel Rivals. This is a built-in benchmark. So we got 121 FPS in Marvel Rivals. 121 FPS in Marvel Rivals. That's with the upscaling. And so that's we didn't use frame gen. So I mean that's pretty close to what the 2070 Super was with the upscaling and stuff. And so what we'll do now, the last test we need to run is we need to turn on frame generation. But in order to do that, I do have to restart Marvel Rivals. So we got to restart it again so that we can turn on frame gen. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, again, guys, if you could like and share the live, that would be great because TikTok nerfed me. This guy, thanks for the heart meat. Raids, thanks for the rose. Fion, thanks for the rose. Guys, you are awesome. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. I honestly don't know why this is doing this over on the TikTok. Maybe I should restart the live. Y'all think I should restart the live on TikTok? Has anybody ever had any success with that? Anybody know anything about that? I don't know what's. I still don't understand. Why TikTok be nerfing us, man? I don't understand. It's not like I was making a bunch of money from the stream. Oh man. Oh well. That's why you should also go follow on YT, guys. So that this doesn't happen all the time, you know? Oh man. I appealed everything, but I don't know. Let's see. All right. You just bought a 5500 and don't know what GPU to pair it with. It's for Fortnite and cheap, please. Just whatever, like your CPU, your 5500 is going to be more of what pulls your FPS in Fortnite, and so that's what I'd look for. You came from TikTok, thanks, Raids, I appreciate you. Are you using the Ala keyboard? Yeah, dude, we're using. Hey guys, we just got a bear over on TikTok. I don't know what a bear is, but thanks so much, this guy, Gamer Vortex. Thanks for following. What's your recommended? What's the motherboard? YT just recommended me your live stream. Got curious. The motherboard we're using is an MSI B550, I believe, for this. Thanks for subscribing, Polar Bear, over on the YT. Let's go. Raids, thanks for coming in. I'm using the Ala keyboard. Yes, I am. We're testing Marvel Rivals right now. We're just doing the built-in benchmark, but this is the last test we're doing with Marvel Rivals. This is going to be annoying to edit this video too, by the way. But anyway, sorry, I'm just yapping. Gamer Vortex, thanks so much. Hey, Gamer, how did you find my live stream? If you're in TikTok, can you tell me how you found it right now? I build the PCs? Yes. Luca, thanks for joining, man. Jummy Switch, thanks for joining. Hey guys, if you just joined, this guy, you just joined from YouTube. That's crazy. That's crazy. Can you recommend me one now? Your GPU, Fion, you can. I don't know what your budget is. Fortnite, your CPU is gonna. So like, as long as you get something like a 1660 Super or higher, or like a 5700 XT or higher, you're gonna be tapped out at around 180 to 200 FPS in Fortnite. That's pretty much gonna be your thing. So it doesn't really matter your GPU as much. How do I don't care about any of this crap. Please just let me go test this game. Thank you. Um, Hey guys, if you're in the TikTok, Karam, thanks for joining. If you're in the TikTok, please let me know where you got recommended this recently. If you've joined like in the last 10 minutes or so. Ray, what about GTA? 150 FPS, 2070 Super, 16 i7. What do you mean? What about it? Um, I don't know what you mean. Do you walk through what parts to get? Yeah, raids. So when I make YouTube videos or like TikTok, I talk about the parts and stuff, but obviously TikTok is like faster paced. The 6600 would be fine, Fion. Yeah, we're gonna be testing Fortnite. We're gonna get more FPS than what you would because we got a little bit better of a CPU. But all right, guys, we got frame generation is turned on. AMD FSR3 low settings. Let's see kind of what our max FPS would look like here. Oh yeah, so yeah, but the problem with it, Ray, like GTA 5M, the mods and stuff are weird on GTA. So like some of the mods are more demanding. Hey guys, thanks for joining the live. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. We are TikTok nerfed us on the live. Like we got a violation and it flagged us. So if you could help us out by liking, sharing, that would really maybe push us back out. I think we're good now because I've seen several people join recently. So maybe it's pushing us back up on the For You page. Um, so I'm not sure about that. Reposting it, I guess. I don't know what all helps on TikTok, honestly. But I'm gonna stay live on TikTok for a little longer, maybe like 10 more minutes, and then I may restart the live on TikTok to see if that helps us out. You can hop over to the YT if you would like, so that we can check out that over there. So look, guys, with frame generation, we're getting like 170, 180 FPS. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna have to restart the TikTok live because I don't know why it freaking killed us, man. We had like almost 100 people in here, and then it just I don't know. Yeah, 5M, I don't know a whole lot about it. So yeah. 190-ish FPS is doing pretty good, pretty awesome. Right now, the average is like 179. That's chilling, pretty good. Thanks for joining, Ghost. Thanks for joining. 187. Average is 178. Hi, what's up, Fox? What's up, Fox, over on the YT chat? What's up? All right, so we got 178 FPS, 141 on the 1% low. So I mean, frame generation would be a valid argument there when it comes to that. So we're gonna stop recording over there so that we can test the next game that we're going to be testing. All right, so we have got Marvel Rivals tested. And so hey guys on TikTok, just bear with me for a minute. We're going to start the live over again. So we're going to come back in about 10 minutes on TikTok. If you want to hop on over to YT, you can. But we'll be back on TikTok in about 10 minutes or so. All right. Over on YT, guys. I'm not sure what happened to my TikTok. Um it just kind of did something weird, and so it's really annoying to me that it did that, honestly. But over on YT, let's see what you got going on for me over here. I can't you have a 5500 RTX 2060 Super, um mostly FPS competitive games. I would upgrade your CPU first, Kai. So RX 6600 or 2060 Super so far. So Fox, I didn't test the 2060 Super. I tested the 2070 Super a couple of weeks ago, and so far the 2070 Super has kind of got the edge. So I would say that the RX 6600 probably would be a little bit more equal to the 2060 Super, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not 100% sure on that. We are going to test Forza next. And I think I'm going to go ahead and test Forza completely before I go back live again on TikTok, because I don't know why TikTok nerfed me like that. It's super annoying that it did that. But I'll just hang out with you guys on YT. I appreciate you hanging out, dude. We've had a loyal audience over here on YouTube that just hangs out. and just chills. So I really appreciate that so much. But you're more than welcome to ask questions if you'd like or anything like that. If you would like to over on the YT, and I will try to answer those for you. Or just say hi, you know? Just say hi. That's fine too. Or just chill. Have it on in the background. Listen to my voice. This new mic make I like this new mic. I like the way it makes my voice sound. It's not a new mic, it's just new to this setup, just new to the streaming setup. So yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So Forza, I don't know why Forza's got these weird settings right now. Okay, then it went back. It's just because I guess the way the load screen was. I don't know. All right, guys. So for those of you that maybe are new or just chilling, we do got to record a quick intro real fast. Um, no idea. Optimizing. Oh my gosh, I don't want to optimize my PC. Dadgummit. I just wanted to get into where I can test the game. Oh man, we're gonna record an intro for Forza because we post all these videos on our second channel, Matt Miller Gaming. What's the best type size motherboard? It doesn't really matter. Like if you get a full ATX motherboard, it's more for like it gives you more like SSD slots and uh gives you maybe some better features. But mostly it just gives you more PCIe lanes and more SSD slots is really the thing, and it just looks better in a full size case. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going with a micro ATX. Um, Micro ATXs are actually really good these days. They make some good budget ones that have like 2 or 3 SSD slots and um, good bandwidth as far as their PCIe lanes go. So like you got that, and then you also got ITX. ITX is very small. Like they're a pain to build. I'm not a huge fan of them just because it's so annoying to try to build those type of builds. But you know, I mean, they do exist, and there are an audience for those types of people that enjoy that type of thing. So, so yeah. What's the best type of motherboard? Yeah, that's what I was. Dude, this thing is still loading. Why does this take so long? Why does this take so long? I do not want to open Premiere Pro right now. What the heck? I don't know why I got flagged on TikTok, and it's super annoying. Still makes me mad. Oh, you want to make a big PC? Yeah, ATX is fine, man. ATX motherboards are fine. They are perfectly fine. What monitor should you get for your 7800 XT? I was thinking about 180 to 200 hertz 1440p or 120 hertz 4K. You mostly play games like Doom the Dark Ages, Resident Evil, Forza, Shadow Hunter. What kind of budget do you have? That would be my question. Because if you play games like that, if you can afford to get an OLED monitor, that would be amazing. Um, you have a 5600X ITX build, and you're planning to use a 4070 via eGPU? Oh, dude, it's why it's making me. I have to do the tutorial over again. Why am I having to do the tutorial again? I didn't have to do this last time. Can I exit out of this? Yes. I want to exit out. So if you have an ITX built, sorry, I had to process what you said for a second. Um, oh, Shadow. I would probably go. I would go 1440p then, probably 1440p IPS panel. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can find a mini LED. I don't know what the cheapest mini LED would be. 1440p mini LED. Um, yeah, there isn't. It's not very big though. So if you can squeeze a mini LED monitor into your budget, that's probably what I would recommend. It's about as close as you can get to OLED without being OLED. And so I would like. I mean, I would recommend that. Dude, does it make you? Do I have to do this stupid tutorial? Super annoying. Yeah, you might can find a mini LED close to that. If not, just an IPS 1440p. Um, I mean, 4K would be okay. You would probably be okay with 4K with a 7800 XT, but I think higher 1440p settings would be better. But that's just my personal opinion. I really like 1440p. Um, oh Lord. Okay, let's go. Here we go. This is what we want. Now we can change settings and crap. All right, we definitely want. We don't want that. We want 1080p unlocked, off, full screen, motion blur, off. Okay, awesome. And then graphics and performance. Perfect. All right. I gotta pull up what settings I used on the. All right. So we did extreme settings first. All right. Do you think about Amazon gaming PCs? They're not the best in the world. They're kind of like it just depends really. I looked the other day and they had some okay ones. All right, guys, I got to film this intro real quick and then I'll come back to answer your questions. How good is the RX 6600 in Forza Horizon 6? We got a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM running at 3200 megatransfers per second, and we're playing at 1080p. And so we're going to start with the extreme preset settings. No upscaling, no frame generation. And we're going to run the benchmark mode and we're going to see what that's like. Yeah, Amazon gaming PCs are cool if you can find the right ones. That's why you should hop in our Discord. Our Discord, like if you like send an Amazon link and you're like, hey, is this any good? Like we can help you out with that. We have a few people in there that answer questions pretty regular. I mean, you're welcome. I can't really check links on stream, but the biggest thing to avoid, it doesn't matter if it's Amazon, Newegg, eBay, whatever it is, just be careful like getting Intel CPUs with Amazon PCs because like the sellers will do stuff like i7 or i5 and it's like a really crappy i7 or a really crappy i5 and then you're not getting like a very good PC. So that's one thing you got to be careful of. All right, let's see what we got. We got extreme settings. We got 52 FPS with a 2070 Super. So maybe we can get a little bit more. We got 40-ish FPS is what it's looking like right now. That's what it's looking like at the moment. 40-ish FPS. Yeah. So maybe that answers your question, Fox. We are doing pretty good at 99% usage on the CPU. So I got about 3 more hours before I got to leave for this birthday party. So hopefully we can get all our tests in that time. Hopefully we can. All right, 44-ish FPS. What are we gonna get? I feel like the benchmark test lasts so much longer when I'm not having chats to read. What about like 10th gen i7? 10th gen i7's not terrible. It just depends on the price. Okay, we got 44 FPS. 44 FPS. So that was on extreme. Let's try ultra. And let's see what we get with ultra settings. 10th gen is fine. 10th gen i7s are chilling. They're not bad. All right, let's run this back at high settings and see what it gets for us. High settings, no ray tracing, no upscaling, nothing like that. Let's see what we get. Getting around 57 FPS at the moment. We only got like 40 something on ultra settings. But yeah. Again, we're gonna save the more entertaining games for a little bit later. I think we only have one more. I think this is our last built-in benchmark game that we have to do. No, we got CS2. But I'm gonna save it towards the end. If we have time to play a whole game of CS2, we will, but I don't know if we will or not. So, but we save all the CPU games to the end. Save all the CPU games till the end. But this is gonna get close to 60. What did we get with the 2070 Super? It looks like we got 58 FPS. That's actually a little better than the 2070 Super, which is kind of weird. Whatever, I guess. All right, now we're gonna try high settings. No upscaling. It's gonna apply our settings here, and we're gonna see what we can do. High settings, no upscaling. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Back. Let's run it back, baby. Let's run it back, baby. Let's run it back. Let's go. Go. We got 2 more tests to run on. No, only one more. No, 2 more. 2 more. We do have 2 more. 2 more tests to run on this benchmark because again, guys, so one of the things that we'll do is we're going to make a whole YouTube video breaking down the RX 6600 versus the 2070 Super because they are about the same price on the used market right now. And so since they are about the same price on the used market, we wanted to see which one would perform better. And honestly, they're really, really, really close. The only huge difference we had was in CyberPunk, and that's just because CyberPunk is just kind of like very tuned for NVIDIA GPUs. So yeah, that's kind of why they're the same. But right now, this looks like it's gonna beat the 2070 Super in Forza, except at extreme settings. It did not beat it at extreme settings, but it is beating it everywhere else. But will it continue to beat it with ray tracing? That's going to be the key. So we're going to do high ray tracing. We're going to save those settings, and we're going to run it again. See how bad ray tracing kills the RX 6600, because the RX 6600, the first gen AMD ray tracing cores were not very good. And you can see right now we're getting like 44, 45 FPS. And so that's not that far behind the 2070 Super, actually. I'm kind of shocked by that. So either this game is, which I think Forza historically is a fairly optimized game. And the graphics look pretty good in Forza, honestly. And we're actually also testing a 1080p monitor today that was only $85. This is an $85 1080p monitor, IPS. I actually think it's pretty good. $85, dude. I wouldn't complain. If this was my monitor starting out, I wouldn't complain at all. It's a little dim, but you could probably like change the brightness or something if I wanted to. Well, I got it all the way maxed out. It's about the same as it's about as good as it could be, honestly. All right, 43 FPS. That is almost 10 whole FPS. That's 8 FPS lower uh than Nvidia, but it's not bad. But now what? Let's see. Um, but we also tested with DLSS, so we're gonna test with FSR 3.1.5, I guess. So just default FSR. We'll test it out and see what it does, and then we'll be done with Forza, guys. Love the work. Thanks so much, dude. I can't pronounce your name, but I do. Hey, one more question. Shadow Hunter, you wanted to upgrade your brother's PC? It's got a GTX 1050, an i7 7700. You got DDR4 RAM. It's HP pre-built. It has a weak PSU and their custom motherboard. He plays Minecraft. Ooh, how did FSR make this worse? FSR made this worse. Anyway, sorry. What could my upgrade path look like? Interesting info. Yeah, James. Oh, now it. Yeah, I don't know why. And I don't know why FSR made this worse. Honestly, I don't know if I need to. Maybe I need to change that. You're offline. What? Okay, dude. It said I was offline for a second. Are y'all good on YouTube? Y'all still there? 35 FPS. I don't know why. Let's go back to video options. Graphics, we got high ray tracing, which is what we tested just before that. In the video, we did oh, I did, that was anti-aliasing. Okay. I didn't have on FSR. I had anti-aliasing on, which anti-aliasing could lower FPS. That makes more sense. All right, let's try it one more time. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Is the I don't so Shadow Hunter, to go back and answer your question, honestly, you're probably just better off just saving up to build a new PC. Unless you can get you could get something like a 3050 or maybe a 1660 Super, something like that and be okay. But honestly, I would save up for a new PC. But like I said, if you want to do a 3050, the newer 3050s that are 6 gigabytes, they don't require PCIe power. That would give you a GPU upgrade. But in Minecraft, I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. Hey Sky, 5700X is a significant upgrade. Yeah. I think you would be chilling, especially for CPU based games. Sky, you'd be chilling with that. The 5700X will give you a good bump in performance over the 5500. I think it will for sure. I think you will. I think you'll like it too, honestly. Like you're talking about in a game like Fortnite, just because this is the one I've tested the most, so you're going from 180 to 200 FPS to with the 5700X, you would probably get closer to 300 FPS pretty regularly. Assuming, whatever your GPU is. So like you could get a significant bump. All right, so 44 FPS, the upscaling is not helping us out a whole lot. So yeah, I think the 2070 Super's probably got the edge in Forza if you want ray tracing, but if you don't, then whatever. So all right, guys, I'm gonna try to go back live on TikTok again to see if they will unnerf me. All right, so we're gonna try that again. We're going to try that again and see if TikTok will unnerf me. So I'm extremely annoyed by that. We're going to update. What's up, Jay-Z? What's up, guys? We're back live after TikTok nerfed us. We had to restart the live, so we waited a few minutes. We restarted. Now we're back on. And thanks for joining. David, thanks for joining. Cheeky Drivo, thanks for joining. It looks like maybe we're back. We're back in business with the live on TikTok. Trey Too Chill, Mr. Pizza, thanks for joining. What's up, guys? What's up? Redden, FI, what's up? What's up? Doom, Dom, whatever your name is. Let's go. Thanks so much. Yeah, dude. Sky, I appreciate you for answering. I'm happy to answer questions whenever that we can. Hello, guys. Thanks for welcome in on TikTok, guys. We're testing the RX 6600 today. We just got done testing Forza Horizon 5. We're about to hop in some uh not BeamNG. Probably not going to do Beam today. We are hopping in next. I think what we're going to try is we're going to try the finals. We're going to hop into some finals action, see what that's around. What are we doing? What are we going to do today? Redden, we are testing. What's up, Saba? Is cracked games 100% virus? I have no idea what that is, Saba. No idea what that is. What RTX card is comparable to this? Probably like a 2070 Super. So the 2070 Super is the last card that I tested. Pirated games probably. I wouldn't. I don't support pirated games, but yeah. So the 2070 Super is probably comparable to the RX 6600, honestly. And so yeah, that's what we're doing. We're testing the RX 6600. Since I tested the 2070 Super a couple of weeks ago, the RX 6600 gives us the best possibility to dude, you just missed the best time to buy cheap Steam games. Do I have a good inventory in CS2? Not really, Salva. I'm like the most unlucky uh case opener in CS history. I've never pulled a gold and I've opened like 100 cases. So I just quit buying them. Is a PC with a 5060 good? Yeah, sure. It's good. It just depends on what the CPU is. All right, guys. For those of you that are new here and never been in a live, we do film a quick intro before we go live or before we start testing the game so that we can see. Tired, thanks for the follow. Otto, thanks for the follow. Max GPU to pair with the 7500 X3D with no bottleneck. Probably like maybe like a 9070 XT 5070 Ti. That's probably what I would go with. Redden, thanks for the follow. Guys, thank you so much. It looks like TikTok is finally not nerfing us. Let's go. What's the best CPU to use with a 4070 Super? I like the 7500F as far as budget goes. Edu, thanks for it. Is the 3070 good in 2026? Yeah, it's pretty good, I think. How do you have the thing telling you the temperature and stuff? It's the MSI Afterburner. It's MSI Afterburner. That's what we're doing. All right, guys, let me film this intro. I've got to check and see what we tested our settings on with the 2070 Super. It looks like we tested the finals. It looks like we tested the finals on low settings. All right, so how good is the RX 6600 in the finals? We're testing it with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM at 3200 mega transfers per second. So for our settings on our video settings today, we're 1080p, no FSR frame gen. We are going to do FSR on native if it'll let me. Yes, native anti-aliasing. So we will have 100% render scale, low settings, and we got static ray tracing like illuminations kind of deal there. So we're just gonna play some quick cache, but we gotta wait for the shaders to load. So what's up, Santi? What's up, guys? TikTok is not nerfing us anymore, so we're chilling now. Finally, let's go. We're back at it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Bleach, thanks for the follow. Is the 10400F and the 9850X 3D good? Yeah, dude. You're chilling with that combo. Illegal Blender, we are on the RX 6600. It's probably close to a 2070 Super. It's better than the 2060 Super, I think. I think it's pretty close to the 2070 Super, honestly. Right now, the 2070 Super and the RX 6600 are very equal when it comes to like I guess what do I say? Price wise on the used market. They're very equal price wise on the used market. So when it comes to those games that are equal on the used market, I lean towards that's what we're testing so that we can make. We're gonna make some versus videos at least on YT. We're gonna make a long versus video. I don't know if we'll post them on TikTok or not because TikTok's not been doing great, and I'm already posting like 3 times a day. Is the 10400F with the 2070 Super good? Yeah, that should be solid. That should be solid for sure. That should be solid. Um, Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate you with the likes and the follows. I don't remember how many follows we had on our before TikTok made us restart our live. So we're trying to hit 100 new followers today. That's our goal. Is the 5080 and 9850 X3D? Yeah, dude. That that's a solid combo for sure. You have a 2070 Super. Is that any good? Yeah, I tested it a couple weeks ago, Lane. It's the 2070 Super solid. George or Jorge, I don't know which one you want to say. Yeah, we're doing 1080p, guys. We're doing 1080p. How's the Ala keyboard? It's pretty solid. It sounds good. We haven't got to test a whole lot of it. Warzone's about the only game that we've tested on it so far. But it seems pretty solid at the moment. All right. So we are loading into a game and I'll kind of see how it goes. I haven't tested Fortnite yet. Fortnite is where we'll really kind of know about the keyboard, and when we do if we have time to play a full game of CS, we'll also kind of see how it is. Where's the best place to put the AIO? I like putting it at the top of the case like I have here in this one. I don't know if you can see that very good on TikTok or not, but yo, man, I just want to tell you, you love my videos. You have great potential. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you. We're trying to build something special. I really like the 50. Scrolling accent reminds me of what? Hold on. Accent reminds me of Kendall Gray. I have no idea what Kendall Gray is, but cool, I guess. Is that person famous? Do they make a lot of money? Because I would love to be like that person. What is your opinion on the MX350? I don't know what the MX350 is. Matt, try to play quick matches since it's easier to test the difference. Since it's easier to test the different maps and matches are short. How do I do that? Am I not doing that? This is quick cache. Is that not a quick match? That's what I do in the rivals. Is this called the rivals? What is this called? The finals. Sorry. The finals. The finals is what I typically do. Okay. And I also would prefer to pick assaults, but I don't guess I get to pick that. So oh, can I change my weapon? Oh well. I'm sure that I will not be very good at whatever I'm about to do. Yes, it's quick cache is what you want. Okay, good. That's what I'm playing. Yeah, quick cache is what I play on the finals. And so so yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Is the 5700X a significant upgrade from the 5500? Yes, it is. I think I already answered that. Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong thing. All right, so guys, we're playing quick cache here. All right, 1% lows. We've got that tracker on. We are on low settings. We're not using any of the lighting settings right now. We're not using any of the lighting settings. I just saw a guy. Oh, my aim is booty cheeks right now. 118 FPS though is not bad, honestly. Come on. No! Buying a pre-built better than making one. These days, the pre-built market is doing pretty good, I think, in terms of the same average TV. Thanks for joining, Daniel. Thanks for joining. Is the 5060 Ti 8 gigabytes 360? Should I get something else? Yeah, I think the 5060 Ti is actually, even the 8 gigabyte is decent. Hey guys, so if you're in the TikTok chat right now, you haven't seen this video, it's gonna post here in like a few minutes, but we're testing this mouse today. It's like $27. It's the Dragonfly VXE R1. We're testing that today during the live as well, and I'm really liking it so far. It's got a stripped down PAW3395 sensor, and but it does pretty well. And I like the size of it better than most. Like a lot of the Attack Shark budget mouses are just too small for me, because like I'm pretty big dude. I'm like 260 pounds, 6'2", and so Like, so yeah, we're getting around 120. What? How did that dude kill me? Can he block the bullets back at me? Should you? Hey, guy. Hey, David. Look, I'm gonna have to time you out, my guy. Quit spamming in the chat. Okay. Um, should you can buy either one of those and be fine. 9070 XT is technically going to be better. It's very solid FPS numbers. This is still, yeah, dude. This thing is still chilling for today. 11700 and RX 6700 XT. Yeah, that's a solid buy. Can that load me in, please? That'd be great. All right. Yeah, I mean, 120 FPS, I think is pretty solid. 1% lows are not terrible. I do though want to. I do want to go to our video settings, and I want to turn this to medium if it'll let me. It might crash my game. 5070 Ti 9900X 3D. How much do you think I could get? Would you use Nvidia? I like Nvidia. All right, dynamic medium settings. That's what we want to test because that's what we did on the 2070 Super. And we're getting like 110, 115. So if you want it to be a little bit shinier, I guess. Personally, if I was playing the finals, I wouldn't use. Oh, I got somebody. Let's go. I got someone. Woohoo. Should you get the 5070 Ti if you can afford it? Talon, thanks, dude. I love my setup. I love my orange and black. You have a 5060 series and you love it? Toxic, yeah, dude, you should love it. It's a great. This is called the finals. So we're testing the finals right now. But as soon as this game's over, we're gonna be testing another game. So we're testing the RX 6600 today. So like I upload all of these videos as shorts to my main channel. I test these long videos of me testing each game is uploaded to the second channel. And so yeah. So if you miss a game at all, you can definitely check it out. Jayen, thanks for the follow. You have a 3060? That's not terrible. I mean, it still does some stuff. Oh no. No. Yes. Somebody got him. I almost died there. My teammate. Where you at, my guy? Oh no, I'm getting shot. Oh, on the roof. Dadgummit. Is the RX 6600 good for 1440p? No. It's not good for 1440p. I mean, you could play 1440p, but it would not be very good. Is the 5060 Ti 5700X good? Yes, fine. Can you join VR chat and see if can survive a no, I have no idea. I don't even know what VR chat is. I have zero idea what that is or what we're even talking about. 3080 or 4070? The 4070 and 3080 are very similar in performance. I would probably lean 4070, honestly. Just because the encoders and stuff are better, but I mean, you're not going to need as good of a power supply as you need with the 3080, honestly. Do you stream on a second PC? Yes, I stream on a second PC, Sky. So I have a second PC that I use to stream the PC I'm testing, because most people are not going to stream and play games at the same time. And so that's just kind of how I oh no, I'm about to fall to my death. Oh no. What do you think the best CPU GPU combo is for 750? I don't know, dude, because so even what's up, Riley? What's up, my guy? How you doing, man? How you enjoying your PC? Didn't you get a PC for Christmas? If you wanted to try to make benchmark videos, should I record the benchmark runs with the benchmark PC or use another PC with a capture card? I would do another PC with a capture card, honestly, just because it's not going to be an accurate FPS number, because streaming is a lot on your PC. Dude, this, I don't, normally I play Assault. And my, the AR is a lot, the recoil on this SMG is crazy. Honestly, so, and I honestly am not helping my team very much right now, because I'm not trying to help get the cash out thingy. Because I'm reading chat too much. Does it see? Oh no! Stop shooting me! Oh my gosh, guys. I gotta go try to help my team, but I don't even know where the cash thingy is. That's up above me somewhere. Okay, here's some stairs. You have the same CPU as me, the 5600? Sweet. No. Or is that my team? Oh, that's my teammate. Yes, I got an assist. Let's go. I'm trying to come on. Let's get this revive. How's YouTube doing? It's going pretty good, Riley. Everything's going pretty chill right now. No. Oh yes, let's go. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Woohoo. Hype us up. Let's go. Woo. I think my teammates are goated though. I'm not really doing much. I'm not really doing much at all. Which CPU should you get with a 9070 XT? Probably the best one that you could afford. Like a 7800X 3D, I think would be sweet. Yo, Ryzen 5 3600. Yes, that's I think that's a solid combo. I think that's one of the best budget combos around. As long as you're not playing any game that needs ray tracing, the 5700 XT will do good. It will do just fine. 1440p Ultra HM, yeah, dude. 3060 Ti 5800 XT, good. That's solid. Is the 14900HX good? That's a laptop CPU, Mason. So you're still gonna need some kind of GPU to play games. 5070 and 7500F a good combo? I think it is, especially if you're playing 1440p. 9800X 3D for streaming and gaming. The 9800X 3D struggles a little bit when it comes to streaming, honestly, just because it doesn't have as many cores. So I would honestly lean Intel if you want to do that. If you want to stream and game on the same PC. Founders Edition or Asus? For what? Is the 3090 worth it for the future? I mean, the price of a 3090 right now is not fantastic, if we're being honest. No, I missed. No. Dadgummit. Oh, dude, we got 104 people in here, guys. If you like what you see, you like testing GPUs, you like asking PC questions, you like to just see some bot gameplay and a chill dude that loves his family and just trying to make a way over here, then drop a follow. Drop a follow, drop a like, share it with a friend. We're trying to build an awesome community where we just chill and hang out, positive, as much as possible. This game of the finals is literally taking forever. So we are testing another game here in just a minute as soon as this game ends, but I don't want to leave my teams hanging. So we are still trying to test. We are going to try to finish this game so that our team can get. Dude's got an LMG, stuck it right in my face. Is the 12600KF valid? Yes, dude. It's a phenomenal CPU. I love the 12600KF. The price of it's went up a lot recently. But I used it a lot. I've built it a lot for people. Thoughts on the 4090? Hey, Orange. Fun fact: I have an orange 4090. I paid a dude to spray paint it for me. But it's probably not worth the price at the moment. But it's a good card. It's a very good card. You don't need an X3D. It's just nice to have. What's the difference between laptop CPUs and PC CPUs? They run a little hotter, but they're kind of made to handle it. And I mean, a laptop's portable. Like if you need a portable solution, a laptop's fine. The only problem is if you do have a laptop, I hit the wrong button. I'm used to F being zipline in Fortnite. Dadgummit. I fell off the map 14 times in this game, guys. Do you think it's worth it to sell your 3600 and 2060 for 230? No. Well, maybe. Yeah, that's probably worth it. That's probably okay price. How much FPS in Rust? 4060, 5600? I have no idea. Best thing to minimize input lag? Higher FPS for the most part. Okay. Oh, is the game almost over? No, we got second place, man. Dang, that's unfortunate. I got second. Okay. Okay, 11 months into my first PC, went from a white Xbox to a 5070 and something else. That sounds awesome, dude. What do you think about the 9600X and the B570 for Fortnite? You're gonna get solid FPS bandings for that, but the problem with the Intel cards is they are not the best price to performance right now. The B570 is fine. I did test the B570 on my second channel like a while back. Um, I want to test it again on the main channel. What about the 4080? It's a good GPU. The price of it's not the best. But yeah. Hey, you have a 3090. Do you have to upgrade? You don't need to upgrade with a 3090 unless you just really want to. If everything's chilling, working good, whatever. A Ryzen 5 6500, is that a laptop, Solik? Because I've never heard of a Ryzen 5 6500. Please don't spam though, guys. If y'all spam too much, I have to. Oh, I can quit to desktop. There we go. That's what I want to do. Would you say a 3070 Ti is a 1440p? So it's a low 1440p card, Dylan. It's like it can play some low 1440p. 99. So guys, the 9900. You actually have a 6600. Awesome, Flagman. Awesome, Flagman. What GPU can I get for a PC with $750? It depends on if you're going new or used, I would think. Is it performing good? Yeah, dude, it's performing solid so far. We've tested several different games. We're actually about to test some Battlefield 6. Alex Pana with the 9900X3D is a good CPU. The problem is some like the AMD core parking. It sometimes leaves some performance on the table. That's why most people recommend the 9800X3D. Do I know a lot in MIC? No, I don't know what that is. What budget GPU can get me 200 FPS in Call of Duty? There's not a budget GPU that can get you 200 FPS in Call of Duty unless you're going to use upscaling. Okay, let's do some Battlefield 6, guys. Let's do some Battlefield 6. Let's go. Let's do some Battlefield 6, guys. I gotta see what kind of. Okay. Is 8 gigabytes of VRAM solid for 1080p? I wonder how that combo you're testing would handle Claire Obscure. Shadow, I don't know. Yes, it's a 1080p card, Flagman. Definitely a 1080. Let me pull up, make the YouTube chat a little bigger. It's definitely a 1080p card. Can you rate my newest video? No, I cannot do that. I'm testing the RX 6600 right now. What does it look like I'm doing? I don't want to sign into Origin, guys. Quit asking me to do that. We just want to play Battlefield, dadgummit. I have a Ryzen 5 3600 and a GTX 1080. What GPU should you upgrade to? Whatever you would like to upgrade to, honestly. Depends on what games you play too. I can't get Dota 2 to run great on your 5080. You shouldn't have any trouble with Dota. Isn't Dota 2 easy to run? I don't know. I've never tested Dota, so I have zero idea. You used to have an RX 6600 on XT? It was a great card. Yeah, dude. What is that? The Slow Toaster? Slow Toaster. It's a great card, man. We got 113 beautiful people in here, guys. You guys are awesome. The more you like, the more that you share, the more that you follow, guys, it helps so much for me to keep getting pushed out. My goal is to get to do this full time one day, so that I can continue to provide for my family and get even more content out with you guys. So that's what our goal to do this for is. Do you know any recommendations for the 4060 Ti? What setting to overclock should I use? I don't overclock anything, guys. Well, we don't believe the 9850X 3D Falcon, as far as I know, does not need core parking. Is my favorite color pink? No, it's actually purple. It's actually purple, but yeah. You have a 5800X or you have a 5800 XT with a 3050. What's the best GPU upgrade? 9060 XT, something like that. 5070 maybe if you can afford it. 9070 non XT, something like that. Will Call of Duty fry your PC? Not if no. Is the 3050 good? I mean, it can run games. Is it the best price? No, but it can run games. It can run games and it can do okay. Wow, the Ryzen 5 3600X and the RTX 3060. How would CyberPunk run? Because I'm trying to run again. You'd be chilling, Dumbo Bag. You'd be chilling with that combo for sure on CyberPunk. 1080p. Probably do a little ray tracing. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing, Cal. Is OLED monitor good for comp games? I like it. I like it a lot. I love my OLED monitor so much. I do. Anna, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. 12600K and 7900 XT good for 1440p. Yeah, you probably still, Drew Stacy, you probably still have a little bit of a like bottleneck with the GPU, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anything better than a 7800X3D and 9070X? HM, I think the 7800X3D and the 9070XT is like the best price to performance combo. Anna, which Anna are you? I've taught a lot of Annas. I have no idea which one you are. And so, yeah. Hey, we got a galaxy from the toaster. Let's go. Thank you so much, Toaster. Oh, 7th period. I got you. I remember. I'm not going to say your last name. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, we're chilling on the TikTok. We started going live like a couple times a week to making videos. Roses from the Wallet Warrior, my guy. Wallet Warrior, has your USB dongle come in for you to try to install Windows yet? Can I optimize your laptop to get 100 FPS in Fortnite? Probably not with that combo. You think your brother needs a new pump? You turn it on, the AIO flashes red. Any ideas? Hey, Eli spam account, you could just get a really cheap air cooler. It would be easier. Tyga, thanks for the follow. Yeah, boss, Windows worked. Let's go. Wallet Warrior. Yes, I was hoping that would work for you. Nice. Yes. Thanks so much again, Toaster, for the galaxy, my guy. I got to add some sound effects. Thanks for the follow, David. Thanks so much, guys. You guys are awesome. I want to add some sound effects like on a soundboard when I get like a galaxy and stuff or something that I could. You don't even have a PC? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. We're testing the RX 6600 today. So for those of you that are new here, I got to film a quick. Hey, what did we get? We got another galaxy. Hey, let's go, Toaster. Dude, you are the GOAT so much. Thank you so much. Dude, my heart is like overflowing with joy with that right now, dude. You just made my whole day. So Dirty Papa, thanks for the follow. Guys, dude, thank you so much. Is the Ryzen 7700X and 5070 good? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's so good, my guys. So good. Hey, we're gonna be testing some Battlefield. I think the shaders are finally loaded to where we can play some multiplayer. We just play some team deathmatch here to test the GPU out. Oh my gosh, we got a meteor shower. Oh my gosh, what the heck is a meteor shower? That's insane. That's insane. I'm getting a little lightheaded from yelling in this hot room, but oh my gosh, the Toaster with the big. He's the whale of the stream, baby. Oh my gosh. Dude, I might faint, pass out. That's awesome. Dude, I don't even know what to say to that. The meteor shower, the 2 galaxies. Oh my gosh, guys, I'll get to answering your questions here in just a second. Oh my gosh. Don't pass, dude. Hold on. I'm going to take some drink. Oh, man. I also have not had anything hardly to eat today. I'm saving my calories for the birthday party for my nephew that I've got to go to in a little while. So, oh my gosh, guys, y'all are awesome. You're amazing. Your PC works for 1 minute and then turns off and turns on red. It might be an overheating issue. I'm not sure. Dude, that's so awesome. I appreciate you so much, Toaster. You are amazing, my guy. You are absolutely phenomenal. Thanks so much. A flying jet? What the heck is a flying jet? 5,000 coins? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. 5,000. I don't even have words for that, dude. Like, I am speechless. Oh my gosh. 5,000 coins with a flying jet? Toaster, my guy. Dude, thank you so much. Like, I am so, like, oh my gosh, dude. That is absolutely incredible. Dude, I appreciate that so much. Is the 14600K and 5080 good for 1440p? Yes, that is an awesome combo for 1440p, dude. Great combo for 1440p. All right, guys, we are about to test some Battlefield 6. My guy Toaster coming in and blessing us up today with the live stream. Thank you so much, Toaster. You are awesome. Let's film this intro real quick for the YouTube video and let's get started. How good is the RX 6600 in Battlefield 6? Today we are going to be testing it with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM. And for our graphics settings, guys, we're going to be on low settings. If I can find low settings with our graphics quality. So everything's going to be set to low there. And then advanced settings, we want FSR off. We're just going to do regular anti-aliasing, no FSR frame generation, none of that stuff. And yeah. Oh, hold on. Did I have field of view maxed out? We got to make sure that we max out field of view. Graphics settings. Field of view is maxed out. All right, baby. Let's go. Let's go do some team deathmatch and test this bad boy out. Okay, guys, I'm back to answering your questions. Toaster blessed us, dude, with the galaxy, the meteor showers, the flying jets. Amazing. Thank you so much. How good is your setup, Toaster? Dude, okay. Toaster, your setup, you got a 12600K, a 64 gigs of RAM, and a 5080. Do you play at 4K or 1440p? If so, you're doing pretty dang good. The 12700K probably bottlenecks a little bit at 1440p. At 4K, you'd be chilling for sure, but it's not enough to matter, dude. Your setup is, oh yeah, dude, you're chilling. I mean, you, like I said, you might get a little bit more performance with upgrading that CPU, but not enough to really matter in my opinion. I think your setup is awesome. What's the website that shows your stats? So it's the MSI Afterburner, guys. MSI Afterburner. How many FPS do I have in Fortnite? We're testing Fortnite here in just a little bit. We haven't tested Fortnite yet. So if you want to hang out in the stream, hang out for a little while. We are going to be testing Fortnite here in just a little while. We've got to test Battlefield. We've got to test Apex. We got to test CS2. And then we're going to test Fortnite. I think that's all we have left to test today. Is the 9060 XT 16 gigabyte good? Yes, it is. You have a 5700X and a 5060 Ti. Is that good for a budget PC? Yeah, dude. Should you buy a 7800 XT for $380? Yes, that is a stellar deal, even used. Is it fine to pair a 3700X with an RX 6600? Hey, Cooper, yes, it is. If you go back like a year or two ago on my channel, I actually tested that exact combo for a PC that I flipped back when I was flipping PCs a lot. All right, guys, we're into our game here. You should try BeamNG. I haven't done BeamNG yet. That's another one I got to test. I definitely got to do that. I definitely do that. If you stick around in the live, guys, I'll do some BeamNG. Hello, Cle. Is that Cle? Oh, I got to change it where I can see YouTube chat better. Hello, all. Thanks so much, Cle. I appreciate you. We're around 100, 110 FPS right now, guys, on Battlefield 6 low. This is very, very similar performance to what we got with the 2070 Super. Guys, we are going to make a versus video with the 2070 Super. Is that? No, those are teammates. I feel like I struggle to see on this game a lot. And I also am used to Call of Duty where everybody's like run and gun. And then in Battlefield, everybody's like camp in a corner and shoot people. Oh my gosh, I didn't get him. What's up? You have a strong PC, but you test it laptop Fortnite. What kind of does your laptop have a GPU? That could be why you're struggling. What CPU for your 7950? I'm not sure what you mean by that. You have a Ryzen 5 4650G and a 5070. I definitely upgrade your, or not a 5070, but a 570. I would definitely upgrade your GPU, my guy. can you try an Intel B580 with this CPU? I have done that before clean on my channel, Matt Miller Gaming on YouTube. I've tested that with I've tested the B580 with the 5600 a few times, but I'm not testing that today. But I will add it to the poll. I can add it to my poll. So I put a poll out once a week. Kaki, thanks for the rose, my guy. Thanks for the rose. So guys, we put a poll out every week on our TikTok board and our YouTube community for what GPU we're going to test. Everybody's welcome to vote in the polls. Everybody's welcome to vote in the polls. Discord, premium Discord members do get to pick. They can pick GPUs. Premium YouTube members get to pick GPUs. Regular YouTube, TikTok, and premium or regular users, they get to they can pick the games that we test. For benchmarks. But premium users, I will test whatever. Hey, Toaster! What the heck is that? A gaming console? 15,000 coins? Oh my god! Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you, Lord. Oh, my goodness. That is amazing, Toaster. I'm absolutely beyond grateful and thankful. Like, I honestly don't have words to say right now. I don't even know how much that is. I don't know how much that's costing you. But that is one of the most amazing things that has ever happened in my career as a part-time content creator. That is amazing. Someone told you that your 9070 XT is better than your 5080. So there's some things you can maybe tweak and overclock where you could get close to that performance. Dude, I'm just getting pooped on right now in this game because I can't do both of these. But this mouse feels good. This keyboard feels good, guys, so far. And what we need to do before this game's over is we do need to change our settings to add some upscaling. So our upscaling right now, we're going to do some FSR quality, I think is what we want. Yeah, FSR quality. And we're going to see what FSR quality does to our FPS. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm back to answering your questions. Toaster, my guy, you're amazing. You're awesome. Thanks so much. Guys, can we get W's in the chat for Toaster, please? Guys, everybody right now, top W's in the chat for Toaster. And thanks for subscribing, Dirty Poppy Gaming over on YT. Thanks so much. What would you say, $135 to $160 is a fair price for RX 6600? Yes, it is, Cooper. W's in the chat. Thank you so much, Dirty Poppy. Thanks so much, Cocky. You overclocked your hertz on your laptop from 60 to 65. It glitched. Yeah, I don't know anything about overclocking monitor screens, honestly. But we're getting 140-ish FPS with AMD FSR. And, dude, this team is just ungodly good, apparently. Is the RX 9060 and Ryzen 7600 16 gig? Yes, that's a good start. It's a great start, Ferdinand. Watt optimization. Prism, I don't really run many optimizations for my I don't run many optimizations on my PC. I just use the only thing I mainly do is just like enable XMP, PBO in the BIOS, stuff like that. Yeah, come here. No, my gosh, he just instant kills me. I don't understand. Is it good upgrade from the 1030 to the 1660 Super, Cocky? Yes, dude, Cocky, that's a great upgrade. That'd be a phenomenal upgrade. These dudes are just pooping on us, but we're getting 140 FPS, man. So if I was good at this game, dude, they're just like, this feels like old school Call of Duty right here. Like people just like corner camping, like camping on like high rises and stuff, and just I'm just gonna camp over here and quit feeding them kills. Is what I'm gonna do. How's my day, Star? My day's doing pretty awesome, man. My day's doing pretty awesome. We've had a baller stream today. I'm going to celebrate my nephew's first birthday this afternoon. Like, we are just chilling. What CPU do I recommend? Kaki, thanks for the follow. Marco, thanks for the follow, guys. Guys, we've so for those of you that are just been in here, we had a live stream. TikTok flagged it, so we had to restart it. And dang, man, And so the Tech Matt, what's up, my guy? So we had to restart the live stream. So overall, we've had 100 new followers. Hey PC, how do you make ice cream? So what kind of ice cream you want to make? Like unhealthy good ice cream or like healthy ice cream that also tastes kind of good that makes you feel like you're cheating? What kind of ice cream? Because I can talk ice cream. Matt, we're doing good, dude. We've had a phenomenal stream today. We've had this guy named Toaster that come in and blessed us up, and has just been like really cool to work with us. I don't know how to stop, dude. All right, we're getting just absolutely crushed in this game. What do I recommend for a 5070? For the 5070, like, I mean, you could go with whatever you wanted. Like the 7800X 3D is probably like top of the line that you could use. Probably like a 9700X or even a 9600X. If you're willing to do 1440p. Oh my gosh, guys, I have no idea what's going on right now. Yo, do I still teach? Yeah, I still teach. I still teach. I still am a teacher. I just do this part time. I started streaming some more because I want to interact with people more. Some of the coaching groups I'm in for like YouTube and TikTok, they suggested that I start live streaming, and it's been awesome. It's been phenomenal. Like we've been averaging like 50 and 60 people in TikTok a lot. Sometimes like one TikTok stream we had over like 200 people in here. It was so cool. And then we had my guy Toaster come in that like just came in and like totally just, blessed us so much. My favorite game, I don't know. Probably like I really like Fortnite and Valorant. CS2 is pretty cool. I can't believe this dude rezzed me. I don't even know where I'm getting shot from. Is there a dude still up here on this dang like ledge up here that's shooting at us? I don't even know. You should upgrade. You got a Lenovo. Why? Who the heck? Why does I feel like my team is shooting at me? Oh my gosh, I'm just getting pooped on. My favorite color is purple, believe it or not. Hey, you're not getting a free PC. Yeah, I'm not doing free PCs, guys. Sorry. Is the Astro 5080 9850X 3D good? Yes, dude. The Astro cards are so good. They look so nice. Is the 5070 good with a 9600X? Yes. Especially if you're doing 1440p. Best GPU under $200. It's probably going to be like this one and the 2070 Super are both really good. If you could get lucky and get a 2080 Super, oh, it says that it's a joke. Oh, I got you, my guy. That's my bad. I didn't read it as a joke. Would you say the 2070 Super is the best sub 180 GPU? It's looking like it, man. It's really looking like it. We got pooped on that game, guys. We got absolutely pooped on. We got absolutely pooped on. I don't think I've been pooped on that game in a game that bad in a long time. I'm getting my unk status. I'm getting old. Is a 4080 Super with a 7800X 3D good? Yes, dude. It is super good. You built a PC that keeps restarting. It's driving you crazy. You can give me a free PC? I don't need a free PC, my guy. Give it to someone else. Hey, JK, thanks for the follow, my dude. The 2070 Super is a phenomenal buy. Can you follow me? No. Why would I follow you? Do you make content? Do you make good content? I might follow you if you make good content. Where would you go to a 3080? Should I wait for the 6000 series? You could wait if you wanted. I mean, if you're chilling. What specs you got? So the PC we're testing today is a Ryzen 5 5600 and an RX 6600. That's what we're testing. So we're gonna test BeamNG next. We're gonna do the Vulkan as the renderer that uses the GPU a little bit more. Should you sell your 4070 Super for a clean MacBook setup? The only way that I would sell my gaming PC for a MacBook setup. Hey, the heart me from JK. Thank you so much, my guy. You're awesome. What's the best PC for $1,300? I'm not sure. To the guy asking about the MacBook setup, if you only do things like video editing and 3D rendering and stuff like that, then a MacBook is nice. I use a MacBook for like 90% of my editing probably now. 3060 Ti. It's an okay card, but it's not the best as far as price goes. All right, guys, we have to film an intro for YouTube, so bear with me just a second. I'll be right back. How good is the RX 6600 in BeamNG? So what we're going to do is for our options here. Oh, by the way, we're testing with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM at 3200 mega transfers per second. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on our graphics. We are going to do the ultra settings on the graphics, which is what we normally do. Ultra settings on the graphics, and we will do traffic here in just a sec. Gameplay, we want our traffic to be, oh yeah, we got maxed out traffic, which is what we want. And yeah, and so what we do is we're going to hop into free roam. We normally do West Coast and Chinatown just to keep it specific, like for everything that we do. Is BeamNG good? I don't. The only time I play BeamNG, guys, is for these videos because I don't personally. BeamNG is not my favorite type of game to play, but I do it because I do get that comment a lot. A lot of people ask me to test BeamNG. What am I testing for? So I test it for videos. So what I do is go. Hold on, guys, my throat's drying out. Dirty Papa, yes, I love these filters from Rode. I love them a lot. It's a baller filter. They have a bunch of different colors. But I test this for you guys. So we're testing the RX 6600. We test it live. Hey, Cooper, we've already done Forza. We've already done Forza today. You should be able to go back on YT and rewind it, or you can wait till I post the short. But typically, it takes me a couple weeks to edit the shorts. So, like this week, the RTX 3080 shorts are coming out. I hope to catch up eventually. Best price to performance GPU? That's so tough, man. It's such Ghost. Thanks for the follow, my guy. Thanks for the follow. All right, guys. So we're in here. Right? I forgot I got to use these arrow keys. So right now, we're getting like 70 FPS, but traffic is not enabled at the moment. Can I go full screen? How do you go full screen in this? Hold on. Settings, options. We want to be full screen, guys. We want to be full screen. 1080p. Apply. There we go. Let's go full screen. All right, now we're full screen. Go full screen. Yeah. See, I got you. AM4 CPU, 50, except for the X3D. Probably 5800X is probably what I would say for the 5070. You could get away with a 5700X. You might could. Antonio, thanks for the follow, guys. So right now there's no traffic. Hold on, let me restart the 1% lows because I went to the menu at reset. All right, so right now there's no traffic, and we're getting like 80 FPS. So obviously that's not the best. What do we get downtown? Because I didn't really get to test that out earlier. So around 70, 80 FPS. Okay. Hey guys, what's the button again to add the traffic? I did not mean to do whatever the heck that was. What's the button to add the traffic again, guys? I don't remember. E? Oh, thank you so much. All right, traffic. Should I do just regular traffic or AI traffic? I'm just gonna do regular traffic because that's what I've been doing, and then I'll do AI traffic if y'all want me to. Click E, free roam actions. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate you. It's gonna take a minute for it to load in. How good is the RX 7600? It's very similar to the RX 6600 Ghost, maybe slightly better. It's got better encoders and stuff. Man, it's taking a while for this to load in. I would say the 7800X is good. Yeah, dude. On the used market, sometimes you can find a 7800X 3D or 7800 XT pretty easy. Okay, guys. Now let's look. We're checking out our the traffic, dude. It's killed us. We're like 30, 31 FPS. I don't know why this guy stopped in the middle of the road. It looks like Alabama driving right there. 9700K for $30, dude. That's chilling. That's an awesome snag for a budget PC, man. You spent $1,000 on your PC? That's cool. We're illegally passing people here. Don't mind me. Oh no. I don't want to. No, 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 no. Oh man. Upgrade recommendations from the 6700 XT. Um, I don't. Depends on what your CPU is and what kind of games you play. Really, you have a 9600K, but for the games I run, your performance doubled. Oh, really, Iced? That's awesome, dude. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't expect you to get that much of an upgrade from that. Yeah, 30, 35 FPS, guys. That's about all we're getting with max traffic. Obviously, guys, so how I believe with this stuff, guys, is if you want to like optimize your PC, like if there's a game that you really enjoy playing and you want, like, you can min max, like you can go in and change the settings and different things and get like a solid FPS for what you want to play. Like, you don't have to put max traffic on here if that's something you want to do. That's awesome, Iced. Dude, that's a great upgrade for you. I'm proud you got that for so cheap. Um, so yeah. Um, but anyway, all right. We always end our BeamNG test because BeamNG we just test a little bit. We don't test much because I don't know what I'm doing. But we always end the test by just running over somebody and wrecking our car. So that's how we have to end all the BeamNG tests. Spin out. all right, let's go just head on. Shh. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That's just something I like to do at the end of my BeamNG test. Anyway, all right. So there's actually, guys, some research that Linus Tech Tips did that shows that it can help. It can help sometimes. Like for like latency and stuff to have your FPS slightly higher than whatever your monitor can output. Um, I mean, I wish he would redo that test now that we have like 500 hertz monitors, but he hadn't done it yet. Um, but yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for being here. We just got done test. So we tested BeamNG. We've got done testing all of these. So now we're just left with like the esports type games. We're not going to test Valorant on stream. And so we're gonna figure this out. So let's do Apex Legends first. I go least to greatest, so I don't like Apex Legends that much. Hey, dude, hey, AG, thanks for the heart me, my guy. Thanks so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ghost, the monitor that we're using, you got 188. Oh, okay, I got you. It's the 7500F and 9070 good. Gunster, that's probably a good combo if you at least have 1440p. You're waiting for your 5080 and 9850X 3D, Josh? Awesome, dude. That's going to be a baller combo, dude. That's going to be a baller combo. Absolutely crushing the combo for sure. Going to be crushing it, dude. Crushing it. All right, guys. Can I fix without deleting Windows, or do I need to get Linux? I don't know what your question was, my guy. How do you get more FPS? You upgrade. Tech Matt, you're gonna get to upgrade to AM5 soon? That's awesome, dude. It's awesome. How can I don't know. I gotta do that on the back end. Matt, I need to make you see. Yeah. There we go. Matt, because you're in here a lot, you help me out. I made you a moderator in here. That way if somebody, like, if they send the same message back to back to back more than like twice, then you can help me mute them. Sway Lifts, thanks for the share, my guy. What cases are better, Lee and Lee or NZXT? I like Lee and Lee. NZXT cases are okay, but to me they're just kind of boring. Cram Reloaded, thanks for joining the live, my guy. Yo, you have the same rig, Martin? That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. Get off. You have a birthday party to go to? The birthday party's not till 4. I've got a few more games to test, man. Some of us this is I take this seriously. This is for my YouTube video. I got 2 hours before I have to leave. So for those of you that don't know, guys, we do post all these on a YouTube, like as YouTube shorts, as TikToks, as YT videos. We do all of that. Chris, thanks for joining. Brody, thanks for joining. Martin, you got 32 gigs of RAM. Sweet. Is the 7900 XT for a $500 a good deal? I think that's a pretty good deal. Most hated, thanks for joining the live. How many, wait, what? Martin, the PC we're using in the test bench is 1,000 watts, but you don't need that. The reason we have it for 1,000 is in case I ever test like a bigger GPU or something, or I need this to test something crazy. But we normally don't need anything crazy for this test bench. What's up, BC? What should you buy? 7800 XT or a 9060? BC, thanks for liking the live, my guy. I appreciate you. Dude, I don't just follow random people back, my guy. The only time I follow people that make good content. Hey, my guy, you need to change your username. The guy that's asking about the 9060 XT or the 7800 XT. You need to change your username because that name's very inappropriate. And so I did your question. The 7800 XT is the better buy, but yeah, I don't support people that do that with their names. So sorry. Yeah, that's very inappropriate. We don't do that around here. So yeah, if you want to go act like a fool somewhere else, you can do that, but we don't do that here. Wallet Warrior, so his profile picture was the Netflix logo, and then the rest of his name spelt out the N word. So that's why, yeah. So I banned him, blocked him. I don't support that crap. Yeah. What's the minimum CPU on AM4 I would recommend for a 4K display paired with a 3080? Probably a 5700X, or you might could get away with a 5600X on 4K. You're going to be more bottlenecked by the 3080 though. What do I think about vertical mounts? For vertical mounts, like for your GPU, vertical mounts on the GPU are fine. Okay, guys, I'm going to do no feel so that my teammates don't hate me. What's good, Mario? What's up, my guy? Good to see you back. Good to see you back. Ghost, why do you lag on Fortnite? I don't know, my guy. Does it lag every game, or like does it get better after a few games? Is the 9070 XT and the 7800 X3D a good combo? It's one of the best. I think that is one of the best combos that you can get for gaming right now. Like as far as like just high end gaming, not spending too much. Ghost, are all your drivers and stuff updated? Hey, Camp Gaming, thanks so much, dude. I appreciate your love on the content, man. I appreciate you so much. You guys are awesome. Facebook and TikTok, dude. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the follows, guys. Over on TikTok, I missed some of your names, but thank you so much for following. I appreciate Jay Plays. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for liking the live. Jay Plays is a good laptop. 240, dude. That sounds like a solid laptop, honestly. If you need a laptop, that sounds like pretty good specs. Jay Plays. Raylan, thanks for liking the live, my guy. Thank you so much. By the way, you should. Yeah, I don't think you should play 4K on a 3080. But if you want to, and or you're okay with lowering the settings, I mean, it's not terrible. Really? Yeah, Jay Plays. I think that's solid. I love your content. Oh, dude, thanks, Tech Matt. I appreciate you, dude. Guys, we're just trying to build a super solid, positive community in the PC world. Like today, I watched Gamers Nexus video today, man. Or I didn't watch it. I just saw it pop up on my feed. And it was just like, it was just bashing LG monitors and all their stuff. Like, guys, every company does something stupid. Every company does something sketchy. Every company's doing something shady. Like, unless you just want to sit and live under a rock and just be scared all the time, just live your life, guys. live your life, be nice to people, and generally you'll be all right. You know, personally, I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, so I think that is a, that is a good thing to do. But you don't have to believe if you don't like. That's your choice. But personally, that has helped my life out tremendously, and it's made a huge difference in my life. But hey, at the end of the day, I just want people to be positive. I want people to not be negative. If people want to go buy a 3050 or a 5050, who the heck cares? Nobody cares. You have a 7950X 3D and a 9070 for your main Campo. That's a beast's PC, man. You're balling out. Your 5600 runs a little hot, and you got an AIO. There's possible that it could not be installed correctly, John. It's possible it could not be installed correctly. Whenever the 3060 Ti is under any load, the fans go up to 100%. Display goes black. Could be overheating, my KD. What's my build? The build that we're testing, Jay plays, or my main build? Just curious. It is installed correctly. Does it have good thermal paste? Like, does it have good contact? Did you peel the sticker off the AIO? Like, all of that could my main PC is back behind me. It's the orange PC back behind me. It's got a 9800X 3D and a 4090. All right, guys. I got to film the intro for this, guys, because I do have a birthday party to go to, so I can't be on but much longer. How good is the RX 6600 with a Ryzen 5 5600, 32 gigs of RAM in Apex Legends? We're going to be testing it just to see what the maximum kind of settings we can, or maximum FPS we can get is. So we normally just go straight to low settings, everything, but texture, sometimes we put, I can't remember if we did texture on the last one. No, we just did low settings. So everything low or turned off. And yeah, we're gonna do unranked trios, no fill. I figured out how to do no fill. Thanks for helping me out with that in the last one. Nuki, thanks for the follow. All right, Jay Plays, I appreciate you, my guy. You play on a PS2, you'll be happy? Yeah, dude, for sure. Just love gaming, interesting to test different builds. Oh, yeah, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. That's what I do. Caden, thanks for the follow, my guy. 55 brand new followers on this stream, plus the 50, 60 something we got on the last stream where TikTok nerfed us and we had to restart. Yo, Matt. I know you only answer PC questions, but you have a PS5 with 60 hertz monitor. Should you get a new? Hey, Mario, I try to answer any tech question that people have. And so I think that if you have a PS5 and you only have a 60 hertz monitor, I definitely think it's worth investing into a good monitor for your PS5. Yeah, clicks. The windowed borderless probably does do better. I like full screen, honestly, but yeah, Windows borderless is fine. You have pulled the sticker and it has good thermal paste, John? Honestly, John, like if you've done all that, there's really 80 degrees is fine. Mario, thanks so much. I appreciate you, dude. I do. That's why I've started going live, because like if you're just scrolling on TikTok and you see the weird fat guy in the orange shirt, like you may believe him, you may not believe him. And so like I would but that's why I live stream, so I can interact with you guys. Fell back. Thanks for following, man. That's why I wanted to I just want to be able to talk. What's a good PC to buy for $1,000 to $1,500? Dodie, are you trying to build it yourself or are you trying to buy it for yourself? That is the question. That is the question. That is the real question. But yeah, guys, I'm just trying to build trust, guys. I try my best to give you the best opinions possible, ones that will really help you and really give you the best. Build it. So Dodie, for around $1,000 right now, the best that I've found is like 16, like is there around if you live close to, one more question. Do you live close to Micro Center or no? Guys, by the way, this is free information. On Wednesdays, you have to pay for information like this because Wednesdays is our PC only question streams. UK based, so no. Matt, thanks for the follow. My name's Matt also. is the 5600 a good upgrade from the 3700K? Yes, dude. But yeah, so UK based, yeah. So what I would probably do is look for something like a 9600X, maybe 9700X, depending on what kind of games you play. And then I would also look into. I pressed the wrong button, like I was trying to jump out of the Fortnite battle bus. Um, is 5500 good for a starter? Yeah, dude. I'm actually, guys, I'm planning an all brand new parts build. Brand new parts from Amazon, all new parts from Amazon. I'm planning to do a build like that soon. Um, and so I think it's going to be pretty good. It's not got the best GPU in the world, but it's a budget build for $650, all brand new. Hey, what's up, Alex? Um, what would I have to upgrade? Lucky Charms. I don't know what your specs are, and I don't know what game you're playing to tell you what upgrades. Hey, but guys, we just landed and we're getting a locked 300. For those of you that don't know, Apex Legends 300 FPS is pretty much all you can, like, it just maxes you out at that. Let's get this. That's not what I wanted to do. Please pick up the other gun. Can I just what? Why do I not have ammo? Is there not ammo on the ground? There we go. All right. Sorry. I don't know. I don't ever play Apex. So can you recommend a good gaming PC for 1.4K? That's what I was telling guys earlier. So someone else asked around that price range. I think in $1,000 to $1,500, the best thing to do is to get, like, if you're on the cheaper end of that budget, then like a 7500F or a 7400F is going to be your best bet with 16 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. If you can go up to 1400, 1500, then you could probably swing 32 gigs of RAM. Mike could get like a 9600X. And then the 9060 XT or the 5070, maybe 9700 non XT, that's going to be kind of your range right there. If you're building it yourself and you don't really care about looks, so that you can just get, like, you know, a B850, B650 motherboard, micro ATX case, air cooler. Like, if you don't care about looks and stuff, then that's probably your best bet. All right, now that we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, guys, our FPS is dropping. We're only around 200 or so. Oh, no, 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 no. Who's shooting at me? Don't be shooting at me. Hey, 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 guys. Oh, man. I'm just trying to get out of here. Oh, I forgot. I can pull my knife out and run faster. That's what I need to do. Uh, uh, uh. Can you hide in bushes as well as you can? Please pull out. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. Does that make sense? $100 for an AIO and CPU? That's not $100. Well, I don't know what we're talking about in YT chat. As my eyes are too small, I can't see that. Do you think FSR 4.11 with OptiScaler and art? I don't. Possibly. Possibly. Do you? I don't know. Is the 14400F a good combo with it? What are we good comboing with? How do you know all this stuff, Mario? I've spent a lot of time studying, honestly. And Matt knows a lot of stuff too. He's been in my Discord for a little while, and he's been in my live stream several times. He knows a lot about this stuff too, and so he helps me out when I can't read chat as much. Uh, and so yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, we haven't like talked enough to know, like, we might not agree on everything, but I think he gives pretty solid advice as well. So anyway, guys, we're getting we're getting back up to 300. There's a few places on the map where we drop below 300. All right. Is this pistol good? I don't know. We're gonna see. All right, we're all healed up now for the most part. We're gonna see if we can go fight someone. and then we're gonna play another game. Why is there dragons flying around? I never play this game. What the heck? Why is there dragons flying around? Um, anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody can tell me why there's dragons flying around? Would you run 144 frames on Arc Raiders with a 3060 and 12700K? With the right settings, you probably could. 5800X and 9060 XT decent, Adam? Yes, Adam, it is decent. It's decent a lot, actually. All right, guys. Let's go. All right, so I cannot find anybody to fight, man. I can't find anyone to hang out with. Oh man. What are we looking at? All right, so 250, 260. Yeah. If you'd bottleneck, is the 1660 super worth it in 2026? You know, funny thing is, I was going to test the 1660 Super today or the 6600, but the 6600 won in the voting. So that's why we're testing. So for those of you that don't know, guys, we test these live, but then we make videos on all of it. So all the games I tested, like if you missed any of the games that we tested, make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed. We will be posting benchmarks for all these. What specs am I running? Right now, we're running the 5600 and the RX 6600. And we were going to test the 1660 Super today, but we didn't do that because we the RX 6600 won in the voting. So yeah, I'm not Chewy. Thanks for the follow, my guy. Appreciate you so much. We're just running around the map right now because I've not seen anyone. There's 11 squads left apparently, and I'm just running around. We're getting but we're getting like an average of 260, sometimes locked 300, depending on where we're at on the map. So I think that's pretty good. You keep getting ads for base 44. I'm sorry. I don't know what base 44 is. I think I tried to have gambling and alcohol ads turned off on YouTube. You shouldn't get those. So I hope base 44 is not. Is that alcohol? I don't know. I'd probably make more money on YouTube if I didn't have those turned off. How do you have that popped up on my screen? So Dennis, this is MSI Afterburner. That's how we have it popped up on the screen. All right. I just want one person to fight, please. I just want to see if I can hit anyone with this gun because it's a gold pistol. I just want to try to hit someone. 10 squads left, 22 people, and I cannot find a soul. I'm literally running out in the open. Running out in the open with my knife out. Just running around, chilling. Come on now. Where is everybody? Do your upgrade. I don't know what upgrade we're talking about. Sorry. Guys, I'm just trying to finish this benchmark test. I'm just trying to finish it. Don't worry, we're testing CS2 next. Come on, man. Is the 1660 Super for $67? That is a great. What is F1? I can't even press F1 on this. Oh, I'll do 6 cents. Guys, I have no idea. Why I didn't know people still play this. Explodo, I don't play this, but a lot of people like for it to be tested. It's weird. 16 gigabytes of DDR5 or DDR4. Hold on. Or 32 gigs. It's fine. It's fine either way. Like whatever you want to test is fine. I'm also would like to like this keyboard's really nice, guys. So those of you that join, best cheap CPU for 3070, probably the 5600. Really, the one we're doing today. Yeah, Explodo. I don't ever play Apex. I'm literally just doing it for testing purposes. We're getting around 270 to 300 FPS. Sometimes it drops to like 250, 220. Like sometimes, like right now, it's dropping to 200 when we get out here into all of this stuff. But there's 17 people alive, and this map is huge. Why do people play this game? You just run around forever. Like I've literally saw one person the whole game. You got a server from trap? Okay, cool. Is content creation my full-time job? No, it's not. I'm actually a teacher. I'm a school teacher. That's my main job, but I do this on the side for extra money. My wife is almost a full-time stay-at-home mom because of content and because of you guys. So I stream twice a week and then I make content. I post multiple videos every day. I want to be full time one day, but my number one goal is for my wife to be a stay at home mom. I want my wife to be a full time stay at home mom. And so content has got me close to that. Right now, she only works 2 days a week. And that basically just pays for like her gas and some and groceries for the house. And then my paycheck from content and my actual job pays for everything else. And so we're just trying to make it we have had to cut back some, but it's worth it for my wife to get to raise my kids more. Okay, we got a person trying to fight us. Where's homeboy at? Let's see how good this pistol is. No, 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 no. Oh man, I got snuck up from behind. Oh well, I didn't get to try the pistol out, but the keyboard felt responsive with me running around the whole match. All right, guys. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. All right. So let's see. You can't afford new in this economy saving up by working at some workshop, and he can pay me all that much because it's like his own business. Okay. Yeah, guys, I appreciate you hanging out in the YT chat over here. Y'all been talking to each other. Um, yeah, Pixel Kings, thanks for joining, man. I didn't know you were here over here. Awesome, dude. Um, which is listed, yeah. Yeah, the RX 6600 on the used market. P, thanks for following, man. Means a lot, guys. So you have a budget of 3.5K. Could you get the Asus TUF 5070 Ti or the 5080? Campo Gaming with the super chat. $4.99 super chat. Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Campo. Dude, you're awesome, my guy. Thank you so much for hanging out over here, helping me out. That helps you guys. Y'all don't even know how amazing the stream today has been. Is NVIDIA app bloatware? Sketcho? No, I don't even Stefjo. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, no, it's not bloatware. Campo, thank you so much, dude. You're so awesome. You're amazing. I appreciate you. That's awesome. So awesome. Thank you so much for the super chat. Cuber, I totally understand not being able to afford a PC. This economy is crazy. I'm very blessed to be in the position that I'm in. I do have some debt, but it's been worth it to get my thing going. Depends on that. So okay, guys, sorry, I'm sitting here yapping. I got a birthday party to go to. You didn't answer, Risco. Oh, sorry, I read your question. I forgot to answer because I got the super chat, man. Sorry. I would go with the 5080 personally with a budget that big. I think the prime cards look clean. The tough card, so the tough cards for Asus, the tough cards have like a grayish tint to them, and so I'm just not the hugest fan of that. But if you're okay with the grayish tint, the tough cards do look nice. I just wish they were solid black instead of. Now, if you get Dolly, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. You've got a 79 XTX. Awesome. Is the 4080 Super good? Yeah, the 4080 Super should be fine. It's just really price, guys. There's no such thing as a bad graphics card, just a bad price. That's my saying there. Event Forza. We did Forza 6 earlier in the live stream. I'll make a short about it earlier. Later on. Rayquaza. Also, another thing you could think of is if you just really want Asus, you can go with Asus. But I think the Gigabyte cards are so clean. I think the Gigabyte cards are super clean. Why is Counter-Strike 2 not responding to me? What the heck? Okay, now it's responding. Weird. All right, guys. Yeah. Sorry. Now you have to research to tune the Threadripper. What the heck, Matt? Or a sync. Oh, so you like Asus? Yeah, dude, Asus is fine. You're running my parts right now. What do you think about the 5600 and the RX 6600? I still think this is a baller 1080p combo, man. Cooper, the 1660 Super, it's definitely showing some age these days, my guy. The 1660 Super is definitely showing some age. Um, Ryzen 9 9800 with a 5090 run Roblox. I don't know, dude. It may struggle in Roblox. I feel like that's a troll question, but I think you might struggle to run Roblox, honestly. But I'm still gonna answer it. No, it'll be fine. Yep, you went big with 32 cores. That's crazy. Your first PC was a 12600K and a 6700 XT. That's a good PC, Campo. I actually built a couple of PCs like that for some people that I know. IRL, I built them a couple of PCs like that back before RAM went stupid crazy. And as far as I know, they're still really liking them. So, um, is your laptop? I gave your laptop to a tech repair guy due to overheating and crashing, and I lost it. Is the GTX 980 Ti worth it? I've not tested a 980 Ti. I don't know what it would be like in 2026. I imagine probably not, but maybe we should buy one and test it used, you know? How long until the 5600 3070 is no longer capable? I mean, you're going to be able to run 1080p for a while. AAA games, I don't know. I don't know. Is the 6700 good? It's all right. The non-XT version's it's not bad. 5900X cannot keep up with streaming and gaming. What should I get? Falco, what kind of GPU do you have too, Falco? Because that could contribute a little bit. So what kind of that? Yeah, it was 1K with a 32. Oh yeah, dude, you must have. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. 7600X and 7800 XT. Yes, dude, that's still killing it. Oh, the SSD prices. Yeah, dude, for sure. Dude, the SSD prices are crazy. Falco 4070 Super. So Falco, if you want to stream and game at the same time, personally, I think Intel's probably a little bit better of a buy just because like it typically edits and stuff better too, but you could get away with something like a 90 if you want to go all crazy and go to DDR5, you could get like a 9700X. You just want at least 8 cores, I think, if you're going to stream and game at the same time. Oh, that's the best you can do, Falco. That's the best you can do. You have the best CPU you can get. Make sure, Falco, what I would do is make sure that your settings for your live streaming, do you use OBS? If you use OBS, make sure that you are using the NVENC encoder and not like your CPU. Also, do you have 32 gigs of RAM? Are you using 32 gigs? Oh, you stream on TikTok Studio? Yeah, but TikTok Studio, I still think gives you when you look at it, I still think it does make sure that you use the correct encoder even for that. Yeah, I think your CPU, only other option you guys like to lower your settings and stuff. TikTok Studio is just annoying, honestly, as far as like it takes up a lot of resources. Guys, I don't really believe in PC optimization too much. The only thing that I do is just like make sure everything's up to date, uninstall any apps I don't like Microsoft OneDrive. I don't like that at all. It just gets on my nerves. And then I also do sometimes I run if I'm selling it to someone, I do Chris Titus Tech Tool. I like that one a lot. Cuba, thanks for the follow, my guy. All right, guys. For those of you that are new here, we are going to be we're going to film an intro for the CS2 video. Chris, thanks for the follow for the YT channel. How good is the RX 6600 in CS2? Disclaimer, CS2 is a CPU-based game, and we're using the Ryzen 5 5600 with 32 gigabytes of RAM. So a better CPU, you might get better FPS, but a lower CPU, you will definitely get lower. All right, we're going to be testing this 2 different ways. First at 1920 by 1080p. And the settings that we're going to be testing it on is low settings to try to get the most FPS possible. And then because CS2 doesn't like when we change our settings in the middle of a match, we do what we call a workshop match, which workshop map, sorry, and it's a CS2 benchmark. This is the best benchmark I've found for CS2. When I've played it on the same settings that I ran the benchmark on, it has gotten very, very similar results. All right. And so, yes. All right. So now we're testing. Okay, you said somebody said 285K. Let me set my 1% lows on. Somebody said 285K or a 9850X3D for streaming and gaming. Rob Renko, I'm probably leaning Intel for that personally, but the 9850X3D should be able to do it fine. The 1080 Ti is okay, but it's only going to continue to get worse because they're not going to push out drivers for it. Thanks for liking the live, guys. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for following. Is there a bottleneck with the 5600 and 5060? Not really, CA. That's perfectly fine. You have a Ryzen 7900X and a 3060 12 gigabyte. What should you upgrade to? The best GPU you can afford, Chris. Please Oh, thanks so much, GameSphere. Please explain to my friend that the GT210 is not a gaming specific graphics card. He is watching your stream. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for watching the stream and loving my content, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Guys, we're getting almost 400 FPS in CS2. JJ, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, my guys. Are 100 FPS with a 1080 by 1080? It's very low. Yeah, Mark Tech, that is not normal. 100 FPS on a 3600 and a 60. That's kind of weird. I don't know why you're playing 1080 by 1080 though. That's a weird resolution. You almost want to benchmark the GTX 280. Yeah, the GTX 2 something is not that's not a gaming card at all. All right, guys, we got around 412 FPS. That's pretty awesome. You rate the mouse in your most recent TikTok. Hey, dude, we've been using it today, pretty much the whole live stream, and I really, really like it. The only thing I don't like I said in the video, is I don't like that the dongle is like there's no extender, and I'm just paranoid. I like the dongle to be close to the mouse, and so I like that better. But overall, I like the shape of this better than the Attack Shark one. Aztec, thanks for the follow. So I'm a really big fan. I've not like done any kind of I've done like I've played Battlefield and Warzone. It seemed pretty responsive. Apex, Tech, Matt, thanks for sharing the live, dude. It seems pretty solid. CS2, I don't have time to play a full game of CS2 because it takes so dadgum long. What's the best $60 mouse? Peter, I'm not sure on that. So the extender, hold on, let me see if this other keyboard's on top of it. So an extender, guys, for your mouse is like this little thing that you plug the dongle into, and you have a USB cord that plugs into an extender, and you can have this sitting really close, like under your monitor or close to your mouse pad, so that it still doesn't take up any room on your desk, but it just makes the response to the computer. Like, I'm just paranoid about it. Like, some dongles are really good and it doesn't matter, but like a lot of fancier gaming mouse come with an extender because responsiveness wise, it just theoretically seems better. I don't know if it is actually better, but that's just how I feel. All right, guys. Now another setting that we like to do for CS2 is we like to go to what they 4x3, a 4x3 resolution. Okay. So on 4x3 for CS2, it's kind of like a stretched res, because we're still using 1080p monitor. And I got to move this over a little bit so TikTok can see it, YouTube Shorts can see it. You should be able to see it on YT just fine, unless you're on YouTube Shorts. Dragonfly, I've never tested the Dragonfly 3, but it should be good. I don't have it here close to me. One of the gaming mice around $50-$60 that I really like is the MChos. It's a MChos something. I don't remember the number. I'll have to look at it and see. So yeah, I really like it for like $50-$60. The Attack Shark mouse is okay too, but it just wouldn't run in 8K like it was advertised. Hey guys, thanks for the BC, thanks for the heart me. I missed you, man. And 4 roses, M4 Tuz. Thanks for the roses, my guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Roses and hearts, man. Thanks for the follow, blank name that I cannot see. Gia Angel, you have a 5070 and a 14400F, 32 gigs of RAM. You only get 130 FPS in what game, Gianna? So from what I understand, a gaming mouse, it doesn't really matter if thanks Tech Matt. Yeah, guys, y'all can't spam. Like if you spam it more than like twice, you probably get muted. Are you planning to do a comparison on SODIMM DIMM adapters? I haven't thought about it. Yeah, Warzone. You can change your settings a little bit, Gianna, and you could probably get more in Warzone. Your CPU probably hurts you a little bit, but like the 5070, if you tweak your settings around. Hey, Mark Tech, yeah. Is it? Am I not on the? Is this not the popular one? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm glad you told me. I thought that's what I wanted to do. We're at 4x3, and we want to do. Where's 1280 by 960? Why is that not on here? Uh, let's see. It's not letting me. But this PC is good in general. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm trying to get it to switch to 4x3 full screen windowed. Maybe that's what I need to do. 4x3. Oh, there we go. 1280 by 960. All right. This is the test we like to run. 4x3, 1280 by 960. That's what I don't know why people like playing on this, but they do. I'm not a fan personally, but this is what people like to see. So we test it. And it's really funny on my comments on like YouTube videos and the shorts and stuff. Fortnite's next, Heaven. We're doing Fortnite next. That'll probably be our last game is Fortnite. I wanted to play Assassin's Creed, but I don't have time because I've got to go get ready for my nephew's birthday party. So anyway, you have a i7 4700 R9 GPU. Dude, I'm be honest, you're just a kid. You could probably get like a 1660 Super, dude, and get a little better gaming performance, but that your CPU is pretty old. Oh, thank you, Heaven. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's turning 1 year. He's turning 1 today. So my kids are really excited to go over there and see their aunt and uncle and their mama and papa, and so we're gonna have a fun day. But I'm starving. I hadn't ate anything all day except for a little bit at breakfast to save my calories. Because for those of you that don't know, I've been on a diet. I've lost like 55 pounds, and so yeah, we're chilling. For the life of me, I can get Afterburner to work with the Path of Exile 2. Devin, the guys, I forgot to set my average FPS. So we're getting around 500 FPS on Lisa. That's crazy, dude. Devin, I would Google it. There might be some kind of weird thing you have to type in to get the MSI Afterburner to work. So like on CS2, MSI Afterburner won't work on CS2 unless you like put this code in on Steam. Unless you put it looks like our average FPS overall is in the 400s, in the higher 400, like mid 400s or so. So that's not too bad for CS2. Not too bad. I think that's pretty good. I say too bad like that. Yeah, most people. Hey, thank you so much, Pixel Kings. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, we're super excited. We're happy for him. We're happy to spend time with the fam. And so, all right, guys, CS2 works pretty good. I wish I had time to play a game, but I don't. So we're gonna, oh yeah, I forgot that it won't let you. CS2 also won't let you Alt in F4 for some stupid reason. But anyway, what's the best for CP? I don't know what GPU or CPU. I don't. It depends on your budget, man. There's a lot of good CPUs for BeamNG. Can I run this game with my new PC 5060 Ti? Yeah, dude. I don't do anything to optimize or tweak the PC, guys. The only thing that we do is set our XMP to make sure that our RAM is running at least 3200 mega transfers per second. We want to make sure that we are at least doing we uninstall everything, make sure everything's up to date, um, and things like that. So that's really the only thing we do. Sometimes I run Chris Titus Tech Tool, but I don't run Chris Titus's Tech Tool on these PCs. I don't try to. Cause one thing that really grinds my gears. Okay, so one thing that really grinds my gears about if you just Google random like benchmarks on YouTube and stuff, people will like stress weird optimize their PC, or they'll install some kind of like tweaker thing that lets them hide the FPS, or like make the FPS look higher than it really is. And so that stuff gets on my nerves. So like only thing I do is uninstall the bloatware, which like uninstall Microsoft OneDrive, Cortana, things like that. Um, and then I enable the XMP profile or set the RAM speed and make sure everything's up to date. That's the only thing that I do. Okay, that's the only thing that I do. And then, hey, Gianna Angel, thank you so much for the rose. I don't know when you sent that, but thank you so much. I appreciate you. Um, so anyway, and then so we just try to do like pretty much bare bones for the PC so that it's most accurate for people that are actually testing. I'm gonna answer this YT question real quick, and then we gotta film the intro. Rob Ranko with the 285K, the 90 bottleneck, the 4080 or 4090. Oh, the combos? Yeah, dude, Rob. You're gonna be chilling with either one of those, really. I mean, if you want to stream, I go Intel. The only problem if you go Intel, Rob, is that you're stuck. Like, there's no upgrade. Honestly, you could do the 270K for Intel and be fine too. You could do either one of those. It's perfectly fine. It's totally up to you as far as that goes, but we will definitely like just whichever one you like the looks of better. Really, it doesn't matter. Like you're gonna be chilling either way. I think you'll be fine with the 9800 X3D. The only problem is if you do stream, if you got an Nvidia card, that'll help a lot. Um, so yeah, that's kind of my thoughts personally. All right, guys. For those of you that don't know, we got to film an intro for the Fortnite video. But we normally don't film the intros for Fortnite till we're on the battle bus. So let's go ahead and load up into. Oh, let's make sure that we're on performance mode. We want to be on performance mode. Yes, full screen, 1080p. Keep the changes. Oh yeah, I forgot. My capture card's been bugging out where I have to do windowed full screen in order to it not look weird. I don't know why it's been doing that. Any tips to get better performance with your 9070 XT? Ziri, what games and what CPU do you have? Um, so what do we got in the YT chat going on over here? Is the platform for the two? So Rob, we don't know for sure. Right now, they have not. Supposedly, they're going to come out with some more, but we don't know for sure. I think Intel would be really, really, really stupid in this economy to not upgrade the 200 series some more. Honestly, I think that would be a dumb move on their part. Um, so yeah. But as of right now, we don't know if they're going to come out with anything new. There's rumors that they will, but we don't know for sure. All right, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta film. I gotta get some clips with this keyboard, man. For the YouTube short. On the keyboard and the mouse. All right. Let's see. Should you Ryzen 3700X bottleneck your 3080? Probably. Is a 2080 Ti still great for 1440p? You could probably play some 1440p with it, my guy. Pixel Kings. All right, guys. How good is the RX 6600 in Fortnite? Well, we're testing it at 1080p on low settings, performance mode, view distance on far, everything else. Now, disclaimer, Fortnite is a CPU-based game. So for this test, we are using a Ryzen 5 5600 with 32 gigs of DDR5 or DDR4 RAM, excuse me, DDR4 RAM. So yeah. Yeah, the 5800X 3D, the anniversary edition, like it's giving people a chance to upgrade their 5800X 3D, man. I think that it's great that AMD is doing that. Still expensive, but at least you got a chance, you know? Oh, dude, you spawn in with a grapple hook? What the heck? What is this nonsense? Also, how does this dude have a self revive? Dude's got a self revive. What the heck? Anyway, so right now, guys, we're getting around oh no, I stopped my half bot. I canceled my half bot to press the button. What a doofus. I'm glad. That's got to be a bot, right? Hey, monkey. I think you're a bot. Yeah, you're definitely a bot. Also, what? How do all these bots have self? Do you? Oh, maybe they're also giving you a self revive right off the rip. Maybe that's part of like the power hour or whatever. Right now, he had a legendary gun. Oh, it's the grapple gun. Everybody's getting the grapple gun off the rip right now. Duck. Would an i5 9400F bottleneck the 1080 Ti 11 gig? Possibly a little bit. I need to? Oh, I need to fix the screen on TikTok. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Sorry. Oh no! Hey, stop! Who's trying to kill me over here? Super Candy Girl, guys. I think I'm in a bot. Definitely in a bot lobby right now. But I need a shotgun, guys. I also like, for some reason, randomly started craving cheeseburgers. Oh my gosh, my fingers. I did not have my fingers in the right position. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, he's got a chug jug. We got to pop this bad boy. Hey guys, we're getting like 280 FPS. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. I do say so myself with this combo. My son is upset with Sony for getting away with the discs. Yeah, dude. Um, so you're gonna build him a PC, dude? That's awesome. A 5500X 3D and a 5060. That would be a banger PC build, dude. Are you in? I'm guessing you're not in the US because the 5500X 3D I don't think is available in the US. Hey, resale about 500. You can get them 350 new. What? What are you talking about? What are y'all talking about? TikTok chat. Sorry, I was testing this game and I was not paying attention. All right, we got some health now. We got some um impact heavy sniper. I don't really want the sniper, but we will take this right here. All right. 9600X. I love that CPU. You're good for an entire decade. Dude, I want to try the 5500X 3D. I feel like it's a banger gaming CPU from the benchmarks I've seen online, but it's not available in the US. What the heck is this hollow full? Dude, I'm never gonna get all these sprites. Um, but I am gonna call this in, and hopefully no one will try to kill me while I do it. You know? Is this another sprite? Yes, I need more sprite dust for when I play with my boomer friends. Uh, also got to turn the game volume up on my end so I can hear. Oh, not that loud. All right, there we go. Now I can hear. AliExpress. Oh, you can get them on AliExpress. How much was it on AliExpress? All right, my guy is like, Gotta reload my gun. Oh my gosh, I almost died to that guy. I was so much better than him. I was out of shotgun bullets and my AR wasn't reloaded. Oh gosh. That was hilarious, guys, wasn't it? What kind of frames do I get on performance mode with a 11400F and a 3060 Ti? I would assume you would get like 180 to 200, I would think. Oh, really? 163 with a coupon code? Dude, I gotta get one of those. I gotta get one for sure. What do you think about your build, Duck? You got a Ryzen 5 5500 and an RTX 5050? I mean, I think that's pretty solid. Duck, I think that's super solid. How to stop driver timeouts when playing Siege? I don't, dude. Stuff like that is such a weird, like, fix, man. There's so many problems that could be wrong with driver timeouts. It could be as complicated as your like GPUs going bad, or it could be as like easy as just like reinstalling Windows or reinstalling your drivers. Like there's so many things that it could be. So like, should you get? Oh no! Hey, my guy! What are we doing? That's a bot. Everybody having these self revives get on my nerves. Oh, give me that blue shotgun. Oh yes, and this blue exploder rifle. That'll work. I don't like the burst. Yours Ryzen 5 5500? Yeah, dude. Ryzen 5 5500 is chilling. That's a good amount better. Yeah. Crazy in the UK, you get 7600 for $110. That's wild, man. I wouldn't want to deal with the crime rate over there, but yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, guys, we gotta find like. Did someone just shoot at me? Oh yeah, they did. Oh please. Dadgummit. Guys, I am in a drone lobby. I've only had one real person and they were terrible. No shields currently. All right, guys. Sorry. Is Elliot? My favorite color is actually purple. Yo, is this good? ROG GM 700. I don't know what that is. Is that like a mini PC? What DDR5 RAM do I suggest? Whatever you can afford, because the prices are crazy. If you can get, 6,000 mega transfers per second, at least CL30, that's kind of like the way to go. But like, that's expensive right there. What's okay? Let's see. Kat, thanks for joining. That's money in hand right there. Yeah, baby, I got money in my hand. Not really, but do you recommend any optimizations for 3050 CPU? What do you mean 3050 CPU? Oh, you can't fight people in the bubbles. I guess I'll just run away. All right, guys, we're getting like 300 FPS pretty regularly. I mean, I'm pretty impressed by this combo, honestly. You tweet your PC that you're getting 320 in creative. I'm not sure that that's real FPS, my guy. Because that's not really how things work. Anyway, I found a deal with a 10400F and I didn't see that. Why are my FPS shooters dropping 1 FPS every few seconds with the 5070 Ti? Yazan, it could be a lot of different things. Make sure your drivers are up to date. Make sure Fluff, thanks for the follow. Make sure you're chilling on your drivers. Make sure that you're chilling on nothing crazy going on. Abdura, thanks for the follow. Is the 2070 Super better? I think the 2070 Super and the RX 6600 are very, very, very close. I have not like seen the numbers like, I mean, I've looked at the numbers a little bit. Somebody was right here. I just saw a glider. But I haven't like deep dived into them, but they're really close from the ones I looked at. Like BeamNG 2070 Super One, CyberPunk 2077 2070 Super One. Forza was weird. The RX 6600 won, but if you used ray tracing, um, then the 2070 Super won. So it just depends. She's like, should you get your sister an RTX 2060 for her first PC? She's 8 and mostly likes Roblox. Yeah, that would be fine, dude. A 2060 would be a perfect little starter card because it's got driver updates. It's got a decent encoder on it. Like, I mean, it can still play pretty much everything. It's a good little card. I keep forgetting that I don't have redeploy in builds. You have a 3080 versus a 5060 Ti. I mean, Heaven, I'm gonna lean 5060 Ti because of the features are just really nice on it, but 3080 is probably better as far as like price to performance goes. Where's this dude at? Where you at, my guy? Why is my game not shooting? Ah, fiddlesticks. Oh well, I mean that was a very smooth Fortnite experience right there. Yo, micro stutters in Minecraft? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. You think your fans might be taking too much power from the? I don't know what you. Hold on. Let's see. All right. So, answer. How much is your PC on? I don't know what you're talking about. Fortnite is a CPU based game. No duh. Duh. Moron. Of course it is. But you don't understand. I just don't have time to argue with ignorant people today. Let's see. You should search up max FPS on creative. No, that's we don't care about that. All right, Evie, your favorite color is orange too. Thanks for the rose. Yes, I love the color orange. Your RX 6600 has been doing good for you, dude. How much is the PC you're playing Ford on? So this test bench is way more expensive than like. I am a casual gamer, Joseph. I'm a very casual gamer. So the PC that I'm testing on is a little bit more expensive than like the cheapest PC you could buy with the same specs. Like you would still get pretty much the same performance if you use just 16 gigabytes of RAM, 5600. You could use a stock cooler or a cheap air cooler. You could do like a 600 watt power supply. So you could probably all in, you could probably get like $700, 750 maybe for this PC if you bought used parts for everything. Is the 5060 and a 5500 a bottleneck? Jake, probably on paper it's technically kind of a bottleneck, but it's not really. Like it's fine. It's a good combo. How to fix fans not working? Make sure they're plugged up. It could be that they're just dead. There's not much you can do for fans. Van, you send me a new CPU. I don't know who Van is, but I'm not sending you a new CPU. Stefan, 9070 XT or 5070? 9070 XT is better price to performance. Like you're going to get more FPS in most games. The 5070 is nice for the encoders and stuff. Joseph, thanks for the follow, my guy. All right, guys. Look, it's been super fun. We have had an amazing stream. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been awesome. We pre-builts bad. Pre-builts are not bad at all. You just want to make sure you get a PC from a reputable company and a company, and the pricing, you're going to pay a little bit more for the most part. Some pre-builts right now, though, are just as good as building it yourself as far as the money goes because Britty Scan, thanks for the heart. Brit C Scan. Thanks for the heart, me, my guy. Evie, The roses, I think I already said thank you. Colton Johnson, thanks for sharing the live, dude. Yeah, Skytech's a good company. I talked to a guy from Skytech about getting an affiliate code with them. So like if anybody ever buys a Skytech PC from them, I get like a percentage of it. It doesn't cost you more, but like just typing in my code gives me like they give me money for it. So I thought about I need to get signed up for that, honestly. Um Don John, I do have a high-end GPU, but this was just testing for the YouTube video that we're making. So guys, for those of you if you missed any of the benchmarks on the RX 6600, we'll have the video up on YT soon. We'll have the videos, we'll have the shorts up in a couple of weeks. And I've got to go to my nephew's birthday party. I've got to go to my nephew's birthday party and yeah, 320 FPS on the CPU you said is not real. What do you use to show my benchmarks? I use the MSI Afterburner. Those tweaks and stuff that you applied are just like placebo stuff, the fake FPS. No, dude, I don't want to see what kind of that stuff is all scammy and stuff. I don't do that. Thoughts on having 128 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM? You're rich, I guess. I don't know. Hope you have a great day and have fun at the birthday party. Thanks, Tech Matt. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for helping me out in chat with all the spammers. You're a real one. I want to answer like 3 more questions, guys. Is the 9600X good with a 9070 XT? If you can afford the 7800X 3D, Roy, do it. But as long as you're at 1440p or 4K, you should be okay with that. It might bottleneck a little bit, but you'll be fine. Is the 5600 XT better than the 2060? I think they're about the same. Twan, my guy. We don't do that here, my man. I have 0 you're saying you get 320 FPS in creative, but not the battle royale. So yeah. Yeah, guys, we have 0 tolerance policy on stupidity. Anything that is I am a very okay, well that might be not the most clickbaity thing in the world. It might be all right. That makes more sense cuz there are some like creative maps that are tweaked to give you better FPS. So Ryan, high setting CS2 1440p, 300 plus FPS. You need a good CPU for sure. Probably something like the 9060 XT or the 5070 just to be safe. That's me being conservative. You could probably do it with a 3080 too, or like a 6800, something like that. All right, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta go to a birthday party. I gotta go get ready. I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. We had a great stream. I will catch you again on Wednesday. We might have a surprise stream this week, but definitely next Wednesday we'll be live. It's only a PC question only stream on Wednesday. So make sure you got those noties turned on, and I will catch you guys in the next one.